3, 4 if I include the mouse button on there. I got like 4 hat switches that are all 8 ways.
Yeah.
So.
See, I really wish they would come out with a realistic flight game. Well, not realistic in that, you know, you have to start it and all that. Not like that, but like you don't have any crazy amount. Like you don't carry 58 missiles. Like you
You want
get
a flight simulator, in other words.
no. Like it can still be.
You
like,
have IL-2. I've seen you
I do.
play
No,
IL-2.
I know. I do. But like updated graphics,
DCS.
not super like super simulator. Just kind of like
you want a happy medium.
something in between.
Something in
you
between.
You want an Ace Combat with ammo restrictions.
And a story that makes sense. Yes.
Okay, so you want Ace Combat Assault Horizon.
No, that
with
doesn't
ammo
make sense.
No, I'd say
Basically.
the storyline of Ace Combat Horizon was not a more easy. It was a terrible storyline.
Yes.
Yeah, you could follow it, but it was terrible.
Like the storyline from Tom
And
Clancy
the gameplay
Hawks.
was awful. That whole fucking we're just gonna they didn't just take this. They even took the gameplay from Hawks. What the fuck was with the fucking trench dogfights, like the Star Wars fucking trench scene
I don't know,
dogfight
but
bits in an Ace
like-
Combat game? Hawks, yeah, I got it. That was Hawks' unique selling point, and I enjoyed it. But ugh, not in my Ace Combat. I play Ace Combat for Ace Combat.
Are you picking up 7 when it comes out, Utari?
Yes. I am. I will admit, I'm a big Ace Combat fan, and it looks gorgeous.
It is.
How did you feel about my playthrough of it?
I haven't had the chance to watch it. I barely have any time to myself these days.
I know Rival does not like my
It's not that I don't like it, okay? It's just simply when you've got the cutscenes and things, okay? I like to hear the cutscenes. I don't want to hear you rabbiting on about different things during the cutscenes.
He wants you to rat it. He wants you to rat it.
I think I'll probably have the same response if I watch it before I play it. But if I was to play it myself and then watch it afterwards, knowing what the cutscenes were, I don't think I'd be as bothered.
But that is one of my
'Cause
favorite
I would know
games
them
of
then.
all time.
You've seen the cutscenes, Rival. It's.
I've seen the cutscenes like 90 times. I still enjoy watching them.
They are the Ace Combat cutscenes are gorgeous. They're amazing.
Yeah, I know, I'm not
Works
saying
a
they're
lot.
not, and I got everything. I have to rewatch those things without my audio when I'm editing the video. So I know all the story.
Yes, I get that, but I still want to hear the story.
It's the rest of us that haven't played the game that don't get the story.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
that's a
story-based
fair
Combat
point.
5 doesn't make a lot of sense. I would have preferred it before the twist.
What? Doesn't make a lot of sense?
No, it doesn't.
Where is your soul, man?
In
Right.
reality.
Anyway. D&D, anybody?
No, we're talking about Ace Combat. You have to wait. I'm sorry.
No.
Fine. I'll be back in a minute.
No, oh god.
No, he is going. He's gone.
He's going.
Bye.
Oh no, he's gone.
As a Metal Gear Solid player, though, or the entire Metal Gear series, I'm kind of used to erratic plot devices
Well, no, that's
from
my
Japanese
problem.
studios.
That's my problem with it. Is like I loved Ace Combat 4 because I played that basically all the way through when I figured out I wasn't going to be playing it on a Let's Play because it didn't work. And it still plays fine. It just looks shit on the emulator. So I didn't want to record it. I like that one much more because it's more grounded and there's not as much like oh, and there's this super weapon now, and oh, there's this undercover secret organization that's
Yeah,
both factions.
I can get. Yeah, I can get what you're
I
saying.
don't like that. I would have preferred a more grounded story for it.
One question though, just the last question for me. It's actually 2 questions, but it depends on the answer to the first.
I have a
One,
question. It's
is
five
the
minutes.
Harrier in the game? And 2, can you hover in it? Because
No,
if you
and
can't, okay, if it's not, that's fine. Because that's one thing that really aggravated me about Ace Combat 5. I think they had the Harrier, you could fly the Harrier, but they didn't have hover. And it's just like, don't
I don't
present
recall
me
it
all these
having
other
a Harrier.
fantastic aircraft that behave like they're meant to, and then present me a Harrier that cannot vertically fly, but the enemy ones can. Like, just don't bother giving it to me, and I'll be fine. But the fact that you've given it to me and it's not a Harrier, It can't do Harrier things because the Harrier's dogfighting capability came from being able to perform maneuvers no other aircraft could do.
I'm fairly certain the Harrier is not in Ace Combat 5.
Is it not 5
No,
or
it's
6?
not
It's
even.
one of them.
I never.
Pretty
had
sure
it
I've flown a
in
Harrier in one of the Ace Combats, and it
Maybe
didn't have
6?
any of the.
Maybe
Maybe.
6, I think. I'm not sure.
Pretty sure in one of them. And
But I mean,
I got
they
really
don't really
triggered.
do a lot of hovering. They don't really do a lot of hovering in any of the things because the Raptor technically has VTOL capability, and it
No,
does
it doesn't.
not have that in Ace Combat 5.
No,
it
the
doesn't have
F-22 doesn't have
VTOL,
VTOL.
but
It
can
has.
hover.
No,
It can hover.
F-22. No. F-22 Raptor is what you're talking about. Does not have VTOL, and it does not have hover.
F-35
You're talking
does.
about F-35 Lightning
35,
Strike
that's
Fire,
what it was.
right?
They look
Well,
almost
okay,
identical.
F-22
F-35
can do something similar to a hover.
Yes, it can with the turbo lift fan in its central, and
Either way,
it redirects
let's get to
another
D&D,
element.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
We're only over by 3 minutes.
To be fair, I'm getting
That's pretty good for us.
popping. Like,
You've had that for a week, Mitch.
Yeah.
Since last week you had it too. You said.
yeah, no, but I managed to fix it by leaving the chat and coming back in. But
There's a
it's
possibility it's me because I'm new to this whole mic
bad.
thing.
No, it's everyone. I'm
No,
hearing
it's not
all of
you.
you.
good.
You sound fine.
Well, yeah. Can you hear my mic doing the same for you guys?
No.
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 Keep speaking again.
No.
Why?
You didn't say please. Why should I
Don't know
keep
what to
speaking?
say.
Oh, damn it, I'm doing
Why
it
do
for
you
you.
ask
Hold
us this?
Hold on. I've got one more idea.
It's the worst thing. Is just keep speaking when you have nothing to say.
Pause.
After
Stop
the
speaking
last-
for a moment.
Oh, but now I have something to say.
Yeah.
I finally thought of something to say.
Is it?
Yeah, it's picking up in my recording too, so it's definitely a connection thing and not my headphones. Give me 2 seconds.
See, what I'd really like is a first-person end war.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, you might have played this. You might have played this Crimson. But I'm not sure. Have you played Men of War Assault Squad? One or two?
Yes.
Yes, Utari, you're right. It has thrust vectoring, which makes it really maneuverable, but it doesn't have VTOL or anything.
Yeah. Then Harriers.
Okay. All right.
And cut.
Let's go to D&D.
Additionally, the Harrier is the only plane that could actually do vertical takeoff and landing on one engine. No one else can do that. Go Pegasus.
So, are we live? We good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been live for about 4 minutes on my channel. We've been talking about Ace Combat instead. We've got
People have
tuning
come,
in.
people have left.
People have come to the channel and gone, "Oh wow, this is D&D. Why does it sound like Ace Combat?"
Yeah. All right. So, who wants to do the recap from last week? Nobody volunteers. I'm going to volunteer them.
I mean, I did
Rival.
it last week.
Great. You had to choose me, didn't you, Billy?
You've been voluntold.
You've been voluntold.
Picture the scene. I don't remember. After making it to the camp to question people and such, we decided that we were going to camp very close to the edge of the forest and take turns keeping watch while trying to figure out what was actually attacking the camp. During the night, the camp was attacked somewhere else where we weren't, and we got there just shortly after the attack had happened, and after doing a bit of talking to the dog. Was it Barry or Gary?
Barry.
Barry. After talking to the Mastiff, Barry, who still had our nice halfling Arwen on his back, we gave him some clothes that were from the one of the victims who had been carried away, and Barry was able to follow the scent from this went further and deeper into the woods, and we spent all morning tracking using various lucky rolls to get clues and things like that, until we found a cave where we found bones all over the place. So obviously people have been killed and animals have been killed and then eaten here. So we decided to lay a trap. So we spent some time making punji sticks and dug a trench across the doorway, knowing that we'd probably get something trapped in there and stabbed. And 2 of us are waiting outside, while the other 2 are waiting inside, so we can trap whatever this horrible monster is. That about cover it?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Do you remember who was on the inside? Because I don't.
I believe it was me and Ustenia.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, it was me and Ustenia because I sent the dog
Yeah,
out
me
with.
and you are outside rival.
Ah, yeah.
Shucks. Okay, fair enough. I'm working on my tan.
Oh,
It was
makes you
Rivallon
pungy drop.
and Ustenia, and then you guys were on the outside. Does anybody? I mean, when you say outside, what exactly? Like, how far away are you from the exterior of the cave?
Enough that once we see the creature go in, that we can kind of rush in.
Okay.
Preferably like hidden in some bushes.
I was gonna say you might want to like stealth and try and hide.
All right, and then you also have a mastiff with you.
You do.
Dun, 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 dun. Da da da.
Dun dun dun.
Because we made that punch.
Yes, we did. To make that punji trap.
Da, da, da.
Okay, just so everyone
Da, da,
knows,
da.
if we do manage to kill this thing, I'm going to say I love it when the plan comes together.
No, that's my job.
That's his job. He's the Hannibal.
My idea.
Oh, I was Murdoch, wasn't I? Sorry, yes.
Yep. You're the crazy person.
Yeah!
You're the crazy pilot. I am not getting on no plane.
I'm not getting on no plane. Sukia.
All right, just one
Oh, that means I'm gonna have to start smoking cigars.
Means I've gotta
Something
start
tells
taking-
me you're not going to be upset by that.
I'm going to have to start hanging off the rotor blades going, everything working here, sir?
Actually, I think he just chews on them. I don't think he actually smokes them.
Do I have to go around going, I pity the suka?
I don't remember Face being overly religious, but we'll roll with it.
A form of religion, I guess. You know,
Okay, there we go.
if,
All
you
right.
know, conning people is a religion of sorts.
So
Total
it's-
religion.
It's about mid morning, late morning, and around the time when you've got everything set up. And the 2 who were inside of the cave have settled in, each opposite ends of the cave wall. You can see the mouth of the cave from where you're at, a little bit of sunlight pouring in. You can also see your punji trap set up and still there. And this goes on for about an hour. You're all kind of sitting, waiting. The outside, everybody's crouching behind some bushes, and you're starting to do that thing where you're putting weight on one leg or one knee so that you can kind of give your other knee a rest, and kind of you're shifting weight to try and keep you going for longer, but it just keeps going, and there doesn't seem to be anything coming. Is there anything you guys do after this first hour?
Perception check.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I want to see if I can spot anything going on.
I should remember that I have a jukebox, so let's see.
Yes, you do have a jukebox. It's a box of juke. There we go. Oh, that's pathetic.
Good job.
That means
Playing?
we're going to be sucked for the rest of the day on my perception, just in case you're wondering.
Ooh, Dubok started playing.
Did it?
Yeah, for me.
I don't
It
hear a
takes a
thing.
little bit for some people. 'Cause-
Yeah.
If you're watching on the stream and that's too loud, do let me know.
Because Midge has no ability of balancing on his own end, as we've all known with music.
No, I got nothing.
Well, I can balance on my own end, but I just can't hear that balance.
Yep. Yeah, you go through and you're looking around.
Ooh, there you go.
And you're not seeing anything. Just some light wind. You can see a bit of ruffling from the wind in the trees and the bushes on the ground, but you're not seeing anything out there. It's a bit quiet.
I see nothing.
Unfortunately, you don't.
Can you turn that down a smidge for me, please, Roach?
Which part?
The crickets.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's no general volume. I have to do them individually.
That's fine.
But yeah, you're not seeing anything. And if there's nobody's doing anything after that first hour, then you guys.
Your cat, Mitch. It's just lodging your hand.
You guys spend another about 30 minutes in your positions before you think you hear something out in the distance. I need a perception check from Rivallon and Isaac.
Oh, for crying out loud.
7.
Hey, you did better. It's not a
Yeah.
6.
One more. Isaac, I need a perception check from you.
Oh god, no. How does Fantasy Grounds work again? Here we go. Here we are. Perception.
Oh my god, that was so deep.
I can
Ooh,
get
13.
lower
13.
and lower.
Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go?
You're all sitting around. And on the outside, Isaac, you hear something out in the distance. Twigs snap
No, it's definitely windpipes.
and some shuffling of the undergrowth. It's getting closer.
I think something's coming. I whisper to Rivallon.
Barry, something's coming.
It's fine in a minute. It's not until you see ripples in the rain pools that you start worrying.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were making a predator joke. You're like, you see
Yeah.
a telltale shimmer.
Yeah, so you see something just shimmer past. It's like, uh-oh.
Cake yourself with mud, you'll be fine. Because
That's
apparently
actually a good
that's.
idea.
Too bad you guys didn't think about that. Alright, so you all just kind of hunker down a bit more, make yourself smaller. Okay. And you see right at the edge of the clearing that moves into the cave, or moves into the area where the cave's at, you see a man standing there. You recognize this person as somebody that you met last night. A large cavalry hat, cocked to the side, with a feather in it,
Oh god, him again.
holding the reins of a horse, kind of behind him, like he's pulling the horse by the reins, kind of to make him follow him. He's got a crossbow in one hand, kind of like cradled in one arm. He's at the edge of this clearing. He's looking around.
How far away is he?
Probably about from where you're at right now, maybe 80 feet total. Like it's a big.
Isaac,
There's
Isaac,
a big.
I can get him with one headshot. He'll never know.
We are not killing this man. However, should the need arise, a small blow to the head to render him unconscious would also not be too bad.
Yeah, but I don't have any blunt
All I
arrows.
know about this guy. he's a hunter. He's not good. That's all you know. Actually, you don't even know that bit. You assume he's not good.
He
I
has
don't
slaves carry his crossbow for him. It's enough for me.
I don't have blunt arrows.
I have a large, blunt quarterstaff.
Fine. Can you throw it that
Giggity.
far?
Touche, sir.
This man that you met, Rolf, as he's introduced himself, and goes down to one knee, kind of looking at the undergrowth. You can see him checking some prints on the ground. It looks like he's
Oh
looking at.
God, is he following the
your-
dog's footprints?
It looks like he's picks up like a little bit of the ground, sniffs it, starts going in the wrong direction.
Just let him go.
Seriously, I can get
Deeper
him.
into the forest. Deeper into the forest. You can hear the footsteps go across. He just keeps
I
going.
give it an hour, and we'll hear a scream, and we'll have to go save him.
Yeah, that's no bet.
Question: Are you guys picking up any screaming coming from my mic?
Screaming? No.
Cries of a young child.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That would have.
Yeah.
That would
Tell
have
the
been
young child to have to
preferable
put more
way
effort in.
to phrase that officially.
Just the souls of the damned. Anybody getting that? No? Okay. No.
As somebody who's had to take care
Don't
of
mind me.
a
I've just got to go into the dungeon.
as somebody who's had to take care of a toddler by myself for a couple of times. Yeah, Screams of the Damned are pretty apt.
Yeah. Right, it's my brother's boy. His girlfriend and him moved in. So I was just making sure that poor little Tommy's crying didn't come through.
No, you're fine. So you guys, after that, you guys don't do anything. You spend another 20 minutes around. At this point, you've spent almost 2 hours.
Yep.
In your positions. It is now firmly noon. Sun is high in the sky. Shadows are not too defined. Very bright. When Rivallon, I believe it's Rivallon, because of your passive perception. Yes. Rivallon, you see, not through the obvious entrance into the clearing, but an entrance that you hadn't noticed before. A large form coming out of the dense foliage, walking towards the entrance.
On how many legs?
Make a perception check. If you're trying to do this is all you saw that from your passive perception. Now you're actually trying to perceive things. So I need to.
Oh, for crying out loud!
That was a natural one.
It's a
Natural
natural
one.
It's a natural one. Grivel so far has rolled a 3, 4, and a 1 for perception checks.
Least perceptive, like, seriously, this elf needs to go to Specsavers.
His elf is
What
tired.
else I see? Cataracts, my lord.
You as soon as this form comes in, Rivallon, you kind of against your better judgment, you duck down, like you make a jerk down, and your line of sight is blocked. It's just a natural reaction when you see this. So you don't see any direct or anything. All you know is there's large. It was definitely a black form. It wasn't the shadows. It was definitely black in color. You're not sure if it was furred, but you did see it was very large.
Right.
Maybe about as big as a horse or bigger.
I tell Isaac and Barry. Because me and Barry have got
Okay.
close. We've been sat there, kind of. I've been stroking him the whole time.
All right.
You may lose your mastiff.
I believe this might be the. Can I have a look for it now?
Oh, please do.
Sure.
That's just posted in Discord what Rivallon is.
16.
What I'm actually seeing.
Okay.
No, that's Rivallon.
In front of you, Isaac, you see a large, almost feline-esque shape, but it's odd because its gait is unnatural to you, whereas
Because of the 6 legs.
it's because of the 6 legs, yes, that you see it walking on. Very bright yellow eyes are scanning the foliage and the floor of the forest and the entrance to the cave as it slowly stalks closer and closer. I'm gonna need both of you to make a stealth check.
Oh, well, my points are absolutely amazing right now, so...
Okay, stealth. This
Right,
is
I
not
have
gonna go
plus
well.
5 because of my dex, okay? So if I hit a 1 or anything, I am so...
Oh, I just got a natural 1. Ah.
17!
Well, it doesn't matter. I've just fallen over.
Yay!
So Isaac, you were kind of getting up a little bit more. Like you've just been sitting, like on the haunches of your legs for the last 2 hours, just staying in the same spot. So you're raised up a little bit to get a better look at the creature. And when you did, you noticed I can't feel my legs. They've gone.
You've been going in a sacramental wine again, haven't you?
They've been going to sleep, and you kind of as you start hunkering down to stealth, your foot just kind of slips, and you definitely made like just a clank against a hard wooden root that's poking out of the forest floor against your boots, and things just kind of jangled from your armor and your
shit.
little knickknacks and stuff on your belt, and yeah, it knows you're there now.
Run for the cave. Run for the cave. Run for the cave.
Second, at this point, I'm going to share. Well, I'm going to make sure that this is here. Let's get this here.
Crit failed a fucking stealth check.
Well, you are
Today-
like 12 feet tall, so
For you, yeah. Okay, fair.
what do you mean for me? You are 12 feet tall.
My character is 6'6". Your character is 3 foot.
So, perception-wise, yes, he is about 12 feet tall for you.
Therefore, he's 12 foot tall.
Just double check this guy.
What part of this don't you understand?
He is 12 feet tall.
Oh shit. Give me 1 second. I think I just fucked up the map a little bit.
Oh no. It's okay. Everyone watching the stream can just enjoy the video of the cat licking itself. The cat cam is up and he's literally just grooming.
The cat cam. You have a cat cam.
I have a cat cam because he's on my stream so much he has his own camera.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember you almost pulled your hair out trying to get that set up correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got this now. Extend you there. R1 there. I had to replace all of your tokens. Rivallon, Isaac, Mastiff. Mastiff friendly. Okay, and then counters.
Loud kid.
Okay. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, and sharing map. Should be shared. Is it up?
Not yet. There we go.
It's loading
Yep.
now.
There we go.
Oh god, it is what I thought it was. Oh,
What did you think it was?
where's in the creature?
I haven't
You
seen
can
it.
read it at the top left of the map. It's the map name.
Well, you guys can see the map.
Displacer.
Yeah,
Yep.
What's a
That would have been something you
displacer?
could have told me.
a displacer
last time.
beast.
I have no idea what one of those is.
Oh, good. You're in for a treat.
Oh, yay.
Alright. And I'll
That
just make
here.
sure that you guys can see this thing.
Can you make sure we know where the pitfall trap is?
Oh, yeah, I can draw that. Pitfall trap would be right there. Actually, can
It's
I...
that thing right there.
I thought it was across the whole entrance.
Hold on a second.
Widthways.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Can I... Drawing mode...
Damn, that thing is huge.
It's one of those,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right there.
And because of you, it knows where we are.
Yep.
I can only do a really thin black line in the drawing mode, which means that's the best you're going to get for a thing. So
Okay.
it's that 5-foot square. There you go. So, I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Yeah, no shit.
How do you do that again? Ah, there it is.
Do we need to click on anything or just roll it?
It looks like if you just roll it, from what I'm seeing here.
I mean, I clicked my token first just out of habit.
Yeah, it worked fine. You guys are fucking horrible in terms of initiative. Your
Yep.
highest is a 12.
Our rolls today are fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
not
they
taking
are.
responsibility for everybody's bad rolls, okay?
No, but we've had
It's all
2
your
crit
fault.
fails in what? The first
2 rolls.
10 rolls?
Within 2 rolls of each other.
30 minutes in and we've crit failed twice. This bodes well for today.
At least it's an easy fight.
Not
Not like it's a big fight.
Who put this 10-foot square down here?
Roll
Me
the
by
die.
accident. I don't know how it appeared. It just appeared on my cursor and I tried to shake it off and that's
You
where
didn't
it
shake
lay.
hard enough.
Let's see here.
Well, no, it stopped following my cursor. Also, bye-bye face cams. We're going to go to the battle screen.
I'm trying to get rid of the little thing here.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Bye bye, face cams.
Oh, shit. I grabbed and moved the wrong bit of the screen.
There we
There we go.
There we
Hello,
go.
webcam again.
Okay, guys. So, you can see the beast on the map, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
he looks like a very friendly person who just wants to borrow some sugar.
Yeah. No.
Ah, the kitty cat with
Now
tentacles.
he gets a surprise. Now, he doesn't get a surprise round, but he did get advantage on his initiative, and he rolled a 20. So,
Of course he
Of
did.
course he did.
So he's going first no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where's the turn order in there? In here, it's here, isn't it? Combat track.
Combat tracker.
Combat check.
Oh, there we go.
What the fuck is that?
It's the
Uh,
cross
top-
sword, top right.
top-
Sheet, top.
Yeah,
Ah, there we go.
cross swords, top left, top right.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you guys
The only thing is that having to have this character sheet open and the map open and the chat open, you have hardly anything for the map left.
Yeah, you can readjust sizes and stuff like that. You can also lock them to different areas if you need to. I would suggest you guys, like, if you guys get
Combat
a chance,
tracker has a minimum size, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, the combat tracker does, but you don't necessarily need the combat tracker unless it's your turn. So you can bring that down. And you don't need the chat, either, theoretically. Or you can also tie things to the quick bar down below at the bottom of the screen and use those buttons to minimize and maximize the sheets.
Oh, that's what those are for.
Oh, they're like hotkeys. Oh, that's
They're
cool.
hotkeys. Yeah.
How do you get rid of the chat?
You can't get rid of the chat, but you can just put things over the chat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like seeing the chat because I like to see what I roll.
I can throw the hot
True.
combat tracker over that.
So, it gets a turn here. Let's see here. What's it going to do? That's where you're at.
There we are. That's a better
where you
combat
two are
screen.
at.
Hello.
It also knows where Barry's at.
Oh no, Barry!
So it's going to do...
Fly, you fool!
I mean, I literally can if we need me to.
Yeah,
Save the
distract
dog.
it so me and Barry can escape.
It's its turn. So, gonna go... 5... 5...
What do you want to do?
If you're following at home and want to know where a displacer beast is in your monster manual, page 81.
Isaac,
Yeah,
we know where the trap is, right?
yeah.
So why don't we try and lead it to the trap?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Excellent.
So it did
However,
that.
this thing is fucking scary.
It's also regular scary.
Yeah.
It is. And it's going to... no, it can't reach there. Okay, that's going to be the end of its turn.
Okay.
Oh, it's
R1.
me?
It's your turn. You have a very small view outside of this cave, like, even though there's no live or real-time
Right.
viewing.
Is there a ruler of some sort?
So that's what I was trying to find out before. Give me a second. I think that is, if you go to layer, if you go to pointers.
75 meters away. 75 feet away, sorry. I
Did you
just counted
just-
the squares. Yeah.
Did you just count that? Okay. I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow because it's within range.
And it would get partial cover, so it'd have +2 to its AC at that point.
Okay.
That
Sure.
partial covers, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. So go ahead and target it, and then you can.
All right. How do we do that again? I'm sorry.
It's shift,
That-
click it on the thingy
Combat
order. On combat tracker.
To do the actual token, I think, on the combat tracker or its name. And then you can target it.
It'll say R1 is targeting this bastard.
Laser beast. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Moogle, that's really bad about my exes. True,
Okay.
but bad.
14.
You hit it, so do your.
Just
It
roll.
says hit there on the thing, so just roll your
Oh, I didn't know if you had to add, if I had to add 2 to that or not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that is true. You would have. So if it's got a displacement, that means it's got an AC of, let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, that'd be 15. It does not hit.
Okay.
I got so used to the
old system.
Yeah, the old system. Or the auto doing it. I forgot that it modified. So yeah, you did not hit with your attack.
Okay.
It fly. It hits just like there's a tree kind of half concealing it, so the arrow just goes through some foliage, and it just didn't make it through all that.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay, so next actor would be Isaac.
Okay, I am going to use. Is it under this? Yes, I am going to cast my Radiant Soul ability. I don't. It's not something
I'm
I.
gonna try something here. I'm gonna lock your token, and you have to. Then you'll draw your movement along. You'll move your token for waypoints, and I can approve it or disapprove it. And that way, we actually know how far you're moving. I'm gonna do it for this beast as well, just to make it a lot easier, so we can actually. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So I'm now flying,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go.
Now the entrance to the cave is not high. It's just
I know.
just large enough
I know.
for you to get through while you're walking.
I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm gonna fly towards where the trap is and hover over it.
Hover over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just see here. I think I have an effects thing that I can apply to you. Effects. Yeah, never mind. I don't think I can. I'll just ignore that. Okay, so 30 feet. And accept move.
Oh, I like that it paths over. That's funny. And then I'm gonna.
You're flying right now, so keep that in mind. You're
flying,
just hovering
Isaac.
a little bit above that, like you're just barely.
Yep.
Like the tips of your wings when they flap are scraping the top of the ceiling.
It's alright. I don't feel them, so and then I'm gonna actions. I'm going to use. I'm gonna hit the creature with a firebolt. I think.
All right. It's got regular AC. You hit a lot.
Yeah, 18 plus 4, so 22 versus AC.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, and then I hit damage. Did 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Yep. So the bolt streaks out, does not catch the intervening trees or foliage, and just strikes the beast along like it's one of its shoulder blades.
Yeah.
And you see some singe marks, and just like a jaguar's roar of pain comes out of it.
And I want to take the free action to talk here, to like sort of start shouting at it and taunting it.
All right. So what exactly are you doing? By the way, we should probably get rid of this flute music instead.
Oh, that
Just be standing there going, "I'm here! It's me! Kill me!"
Oh yeah, that's just turned into some epic fight music. Just like I'm just like shouting like a sort of with generalized hero obscenities like foul creature.
Okay. All right. You're pressing the taunt
Give
button.
this man an
and
RPG.
Spamming that taunt button for all
It's like prop hunt, and it's just I'm playing like this music.
All right, and that's the end of your turn. Actually,
Yes,
you know
that
what?
is.
Make a charisma check.
Okay. Just a flat charisma.
Yep, just flat charisma.
9.
All right. right, Rivallon.
Okay. My standard move is 35. So if I double move, I can go 70, correct?
Yeah, double move. You just double it. Yeah.
Let's make sure. Okay, so am I stuck as well until you confirm it?
Yeah. So just do your thing. Like the way Midge did it, I think is you just dragged your token over to where you want to go, and then it just did the waypoint thing.
Yeah.
And then once you tell me whenever you're finished planning your move, and then I will confirm it.
Alright, now should I stop here or should I go? No.
Well, the thing... Is there a way for him to walk around the trap?
Yes.
Okay.
But it would... He's doing a... He's basically moving as fast as physically possible to get past the trap. So normally I would require a dexterity check because you're kind of skirting around the edge of the trap, which would look suspicious. So I'm going to say it would look very suspicious that you're obviously avoiding a very specific point of the floor.
Go down one more.
You would have disadvantage on the dexterity check as you pass by because you're moving so quickly.
Just move down one more.
Or...
Just say Barry.
I could stop there. And I will make a shot.
Okay, so that's where you're going to stop. So, accept move.
We'll just have to lead it in next turn, but I've got a feeling it will make it into combat with us first.
Yep.
Alright, so now target the beast.
How do I do that again?
So shift click the name of the beast in the combat order.
That's the one. I would if it would work.
Epic music.
Is it shift or control?
Shift, I think.
Control.
Oh, control.
Okay.
Thanks, Midge. Yeah, look shameful, damn it.
And here we go. Oh, bleeding hell.
That was your longbow. Yeah, okay. You take aim at it, and you're just like sprinting, trying to get there, trying to get inside the cave from where you're at, and you take a snapshot with the longbow, but your breath was wrong at the time. You just sprinted.
Just make it easy. I suck. Yes, and I can't hit a damn thing today.
You just
Or
flies wide to the creature. So you just hear it just hears a whistling above it. As it goes. It hits something on the other side of the clearing.
I'll get that back later. Yeah, end of my turn.
Make sure you are marking off your ammunition because that is a thing on your character sheets. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, Barry. What's Barry going to do? Can you control Barry? Actually, let's see here. Can I give you control of Barry? I don't think I can. What do you want him to do?
I want him to run away. Just out of the map. Just out of the map.
Away?
Away.
The world doesn't end at the edge of the map, I'm going to point out. It just goes, it just becomes theater of the mind once that happens.
No, I know. He's gone. Just
as
run.
fast as he can.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run away. He's a coward.
Run away. Okay.
He's a coward. He's gonna run away.
Brave Solari.
Can we rename it to Courage?
Brave ran away.
Run away. Do you also want him to try and hide? Do you want him to try and not get killed?
Yes.
Is that
yes.
the directive you gave him before?
He's not to. Yeah. Yeah.
He's not to die. You do not have
He's not to die.
Robocop's prime directive: not get killed.
Oh, great.
So I think the best thing for that is, Barry's going to double move away. He has 40 movement, so he's going to.
Fucking hell.
He's gonna leave. And he is, at that point he's gone 80 feet. Creature, no, he's gone. He's gone like quickest fucking dog you've ever seen. Just like that little thing
Just
where
the
they
dog
don't
just
have
goes,
traction
nope.
for the first couple of steps doesn't have traction, and then gets traction and goes. Yeah.
Like a greyhound versus a rabbit.
It was definitely one of those. Yeah, nope, fuck this, I'm out.
He's gone. he's gone, and now you can figure out how to get him off of this turn tracker. There we go. It's now Ustenia's turn.
Yay!
Yay!
Die.
Ew.
You've heard a roar of some large cat, and people seem to be a little
Running
freaked out.
towards the cave.
Yeah.
I would like to move here.
Alrighty then.
And a minor yip of a dog running away.
Just
And where is it?
dun, dun,
Ah, it's there.
dun.
I would like to use my longbow on the foul beast.
Alright, target it and try and hit it. You have a clear shot.
Target. Come on.
It's there.
Come on. Fucking. Oh, why is it not doing the
Control.
target thing?
Hold down control, left click on
You
the...
have it. You had it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
You
I
saw
couldn't
for
see
a
it.
while there. There.
There we
you
go.
have it. Yeah.
Okay, so. And longbow. 6.
For this, yeah. You're trying to thread the needle between the floating Isaac and Rivallon, and it just does not work. You overcompensate to one side, and it just goes wide.
Hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, and then that's the end of that round. So round 2. It's now the Displacer's turn. It's going to, let's see here. What are we gonna do? Move that way. The dog's definitely gone. Yeah, just see. Yeah, it's gonna go for you guys. So 5, 10, 30. Goes right there. It's just sprinting. It's like it's made for speed. Actually, it's not even sprinting. No, because sprinting would be doing a double move. It's going pretty quick, but it's definitely not exerting itself to its fullest, and it's already on you. And it's going to attack. First attack's going to be towards Rivallon.
Yeah, of course it is.
You're the closest, technically. So.
I'm the closest, technically.
Yeah.
He's right next to Isaac as well. Isaac's
Target
looking
Rivallon.
distinctly, like, unfussed by this.
Kind of the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a tentacle whips out from its back. You haven't seen it, but there's these long tentacles that are all kind of very long and have these sharp kind of spines on the ends of them, and it whips out to try and get you. You're surprised, and that surprise saves you because you just duck out of the way, and it strikes the edge of the cave, missing you. Let's see here. Okay. Then it's going to attack Isaac.
Yeah, that's much better.
With its other attack here.
Just another tentacle.
No, it's got two. It's got 2, and it's going to try and swipe at you and try and swipe you out of the air. Oh, an even
Whiff.
worse. Whiff. Rolled a 5 and a 3. That wasn't by the way. That's plus 6 on that attack. So.
Right. He gets a +6 to a hit.
Yep.
Ow.
Yeah.
Just double check
Oh,
that.
this is
Multi
gonna hurt.
attack. It's 2 attacks. Okay. Yeah, it makes another swipe at you, Isaac, but you're just gonna duck out of the way, and it's the close quarters of the cave just means scraping along the top as it tries getting to you. Gives you enough time to get out.
Just float backwards.
Yeah. And now it's Farwant's turn.
Are we still trying to get it inside the cave?
Yep.
Right. Just like that.
I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
Okay.
How do I do that since it's not a, like, it has to roll a thing?
Well, cast the spell. So I think that means Hideous Laughter. Is that the only one that comes up?
Oh wait. Cast. There's a button for it.
Success. It rolled 13.
God damn it.
Oh wow, that's all automated too. It does the saving throws automatic. That's cool.
As long as it's targeted. Yeah,
And
it
the
saves
target
at-
remains as well, so you don't need to even.
Yeah, don't even need to retarget. By the way, you probably should have checked that. Tasha's Hideous Laughter requires what intelligence for that to matter?
4.
4? Okay, yeah, that would be, yeah. I'm not sure how this thing would laugh, but okay, theoretically can. But,
Like the hyenas in Lion King. I imagine.
Alright, yeah, you try and cast it, but it doesn't. It's just not taking hold. It's just filled with rage that you inside of its, you being inside of its lair right now. It's just not. It just shreds
Yeah.
it off. You can see, like, very close.
That's me. I'm done.
Oh, it met that save exactly.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
just realized that. Yeah, your DC
Yeah.
is 13. It made it 13. Wow.
Ow.
All right, Isaac.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to disengage and move inside the. Just float
Get away!
backwards
All right.
with that
Tell me
movement.
when you're good.
Yep. Just action disengage. Oh, bye bye. So,
By the way,
something.
make sure you're on an actual square here.
Am I not?
No.
You're not.
Okay, just
You're
move me.
halfway between a square.
But
There
it's
you
hard with
go.
the waypoint system, to be fair, because they kind of snap.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they need to snap to the center or the sides. Okay, I'm now 35 away, and that's my turn because I used my action to disengage. I don't have any bonus actions that I need to do yet. Nobody's hurt, so.
Okay. And then we go to Rivallon.
Okay. Well, I am also going to disengage.
Okay. And then you're going to
Run.
indicate, I assume. Okay. So do that. Tell me when you've got all of the movement that you want.
Let's see if this actually works.
What are you doing? Some sort of like complicated double barrel roll jump?
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Oh, barrel
I
roll!
need you to make a dexterity saving.
Saving throw, yeah. With disadvantage.
No, because you're not doing a double sprint to get in. Last time you would have had to do a sprint to get in. which was the
Alright,
disadvantage.
so it's just a dexterity.
Just a straight dexterity saving throw.
Skills. Where's my dex gone? I've lost it.
It's got me by
There
the
it is.
dicks.
Oh, for 5 minutes.
Oh,
Six.
Actually, that's a check. I need a saving throw.
Oh. Where's that? Oh, the side. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's on the main page. Yeah.
Oh, for
That's
crying
in
out
that-
loud!
6, the same result.
Well, no, it's a crit fail.
Oh, yeah, it's a 1 plus 5. Yeah, crit fail.
Yeah, it's a crit fail. Yeah, he got plus extra. He got 2 extra from. That's why you do the saving throw. That's why I wanted to do that. But my God, Rival, what is it with you today?
That's the second crit fail from Rival, and
I don't think you
third
rolled
one
above a
of the
10.
You
I don't think you
need
rolled
to
above-
find religion,
I
man.
don't think you rolled
Like,
above a 10 today at all.
Have you heard about
he
our
has.
Lord and Savior
I'll be
Palor?
back in a minute. I'm going to go and have a chat with Red. Bye, my son!
Baby suck! Touche, sir. Touche. He's actually left as well. For those who are listening on the
Yeah,
podcast,
he's not here anymore.
He's back.
There he is.
Oh,
There
that's
he is.
amazing.
Okay.
No, quit.
I will then, as my last
Fall into the
thing-
pit, probably with a crit fail.
No, I probably just set it off.
He just
Yeah.
falls into the displacer.
So you get that far before you're as you're going across and you're trying to keep away from this creature. You do the disengage action so you don't get hit, but it's still making like strikes, like it's trying to hit you. It's trying to hit you as you get away from it, and one of those attacks just like, you dodge in the wrong way and your foot just slips. And the
The
trap-
music stopped as you said slips. Then
I didn't hear
Ominous.
that.
no, it was
It's
because
still
it's
going.
always doing the wrong thing. It
It's
just
looping.
went, it just went. The music slips, and it went, "Choop," and then started
Great.
playing.
Perfect. If you hadn't said anything and I would have kept going, I would have made it like we planned that. So
Mhm.
I'm glad you shattered the illusion. So you slip and you don't fall in completely, but you definitely lose your footing and you get stabbed a bit.
Stabbed a
in
bit.
the foot. A little bit. You get a bit of a stab. So I'm gonna need you to take off. Let's see here. It's check. Yeah. You take four piercing damage to your leg. Just as you it doesn't stab you, but it's just that sharp bone like gouges into what your
Shin.
your shin. And it just does not feel good.
Right, so I have to put another 4 wound on here.
Yeah.
because you had taken some damage from the previous. And then because you got hit in the leg and you gotta get out of there, I'm gonna say you make it as far as there of your movement that you had before.
Okay, and for my bonus action, I will. Activate Hail of Thorns.
Okay, so your next attack will have that applied to it.
Yeah.
So you just kind of just say a mantra and you're getting it ready. All right, Justinia.
Oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry.
Avoid. Didn't
And you
matter,
failed it as
fine.
well.
I found that as well.
And that's your highest roll today.
No, his highest was a longbow attack at 11.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you did roll above a 10. Well, you totaled a 10. You haven't rolled above a 10 yet.
Where's my arrows? Where are they? Need to-
Oh man, this is totally bad.
Have a beer or something, sir. It sounds like you need one.
I am
Red,
going
need
to
I need a beer,
remain in
Red.
place. And
By the way, Justinia, you saw Rivallon just like eat shit, essentially, from your perspective.
yeah,
Like slip, hit his upper half into the ground, and like quickly like limping, get out of the. You see some blood.
God, that sucks too, because it knocks the wind out of you.
Yeah.
Fun.
It
It's
was not graceful. It's the most ungraceful elf you've seen.
Just
Oh,
all of
dear.
us just kind of. Oh.
right.
Just
Yeah, just pile on, guys. Just pile on. How many times have I saved your lives in this little
Yeah.
story with
So,
kick-ass
just-
shots that shouldn't have happened? I don't know,
Rival.
3.
Just having an off
Rivallon,
day.
solid oof.
So, Justinia, what is your
Quickly
I'm
writes in
going
the
to take
book.
a short-range
Thank
longbow
you.
to
I'm
the
gonna
face.
drink a beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
To the face.
ooh,
Way!
that's a hit.
18.
That's a hit.
18. And damage?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
2.
drinking live on air.
with a
Nice.
nat 1.
my God.
That's my worst roll ever for damage.
We are whiffing today.
Yes, and as my bonus
That's
action,
shit to this thing. Could
Yeah.
point out.
I'm going to remain in position and I'm going to rage while shouting
Obscenities.
Uteshian obscenities at it.
Okay. It'd be great if you learned some like Mongolian.
Yeah.
Just to for some insults. Learn to curse in Mongolian. That'd be great.
Yeah.
New challenge. There's your homework.
Yeah.
Hit us
by
up
the
with
way,
your Mongolian.
The punji stick trap, totally obvious now.
Yeah.
There's
What's
no-
this
there's no
creature's intelligence?
I was hoping for moronic.
How would you know that?
Yeah, exactly. So how do we know that it's?
You don't know. You just know it's totally obvious to you. Like this thing, there's no partial cave-in of the cover for this. The way it was made, as soon as it's breached, the whole thing caves in. It's obvious there's a hole here. And I mean, what's under the hole, you're not sure. But the person who went down the hole is bleeding now.
So here we go. Here we go. Courtesy of Reddit. So blame Reddit for this one. Ichamai al-Nashu.
All right.
Oh, God.
Age-gated in Mongolia. Okay. That's the end of your turn. So you raged, and you shout obscenities at him.
Yeah.
Are you actually trying to get his attention with this?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a charisma. Roll a charisma. You're trying, like, force of personality, trying to get to look at you. Just to check.
Pay no attention to the spiky pit in the ground.
16.
Pay no attention to the spiky pit in the ground. Look at me.
I'm here. Kill me. I'm raging
Beating
at
his
it.
chest.
Cutting myself down with
He's
a
doing a
knife.
form of the haka.
Did you just combine two characters from that movie?
Yes.
You did Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you did Billy's scene where he cuts himself with a
Yes. Yes.
knife. Okay. All right. All right. So that's the end of your turn, and now we go to this beast's turn. You guys don't know what this is, so I'm not going to call its name, even though you guys know it. I gotta find the goddamn way to stop you guys from knowing the names of these things in the future.
We're just going to call it D Beast.
D-Beast.
The D-Beast. D-Beast. Alright, he's gonna need to make a roll on intelligence. Oh my god.
That could go either
Hate.
way.
Hate in his eyes. Just hate. He sees Ustenia, and even though he has no concept of language or higher learning functions, he knows that somehow he insulted this creature's mother. And begins going towards him. And in doing so, completely misses the fact that there is a punji trap in the ground.
Yes!
The punchy
With a-
idea
with-
works.
With a roll
Wait,
of
wait.
4 and a -2 on that roll. So-
Arwan, this is your time.
No, it's not dead yet.
Oh, okay. But it still popped the trap though.
So it gets about that far before, like, 2 of its legs on one side just don't hit ground. It goes
Oh.
straight down. Like when you think there's a step, but there's
Oh,
no
that's the
step.
worst.
Not a stair. And it's that couple of seconds of like, I'm gonna die. Everybody has done it. Everybody's done it, and they all know
And
what
then-
that feeling's like.
Yes.
And then it's like the next feeling it's going to have is either the acquaintance to the pain of standing on a plug or standing on Lego. Whichever one you've done. It's
Yeah.
about to have that feeling in more than one leg.
Or in the case of D&D nerds,
Stepping on dice.
Standing on a
stepping
D.
on a D4,
Yeah,
which is a caltrop. It's just a caltrop.
it's a plastic caltrop. Yeah.
Yep.
Let me tell
this
you,
is why
from experience, caltrops are much worse than a D4.
no, well, I mean these are rounded, but if you
You've
get, like,
stood on a caltrop.
It was an accident, okay?
I've
if
I
you
was
get a
running
metal-
across
if you get a
the
metal set of
road.
dice, these things are fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
D4 is
Hang on,
dangerous
but
'cause they're
the
sharp.
thing is, of course it was an accident. I'd be more disturbed if it wasn't an accident. You stood on a
Walk
caltrop.
on-
hey, no
walk on
judging.
coals, man.
No judging.
We put caltrops on the road. I wasn't there for that, so I didn't know where they were. I ran across, and my boot went on it.
That's
And then I
that's all right.
continued running, because
Yeah.
I couldn't slow down.
I've done
that was a
similar.
couple of days of ibuprofen.
Yeah. I've done similar on
Yeah.
construction sites with nails
Yeah, that's-
poking up
So
through
I'm
wood.
going to roll. Let's
Yeah,
see here.
It was just ibuprofen and water.
Oh, ibuprofen
Nice.
and water. Yeah. Well, I mean that's all you ever get in the army, isn't it? Ibuprofen.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're shot.
Yeah, then you get the good stuff.
Yeah. So you guys did okay with the crafting of these things, so I'm going to give you guys 4d6 piercing damage. 4d6.
This is where we get
More than
one.
any of us can do on a normal attack, so this worked out well, guys.
So this is so I'm gonna call these out. 4, 5, 4, 3.
Above average roll. Nice.
4,
Yeah.
5, 4, 5, 6.
4, 3. 18.
16.
16.
16.
Someone.
4, 5, 6, 3. 18.
No, 4, 5,
4, 3.
4, 3.
He said
Two
6.
fours.
4, 3. 4, 3.
It's 4,
It was 4, 3. He didn't say
Two
6.
fours. 2 4s. So
It's on a
what-
D6.
Oh god.
16.
16.
16.
16.
Poor rival.
16.
Right, 16 is better than nothing, guys.
16. Yeah.
There
so
you go.
16 damage to the creature. On top of this. Okay. Wow. Yeah. You guys. That did a bit. That did a bit.
It's only lightly wounded still, though, sadly.
I have.
You are-
Now it's.
Oh.
Now it's changed a little bit.
Well, no, we
Nope.
get an update. We don't get told until it's
We
heavy.
just get various shades of green.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get various shades. How you can tell.
Well, no, mine's in red.
It hurt like a motherfucker. Let's say that.
Is it?
This
50
thing-
Shades of Wounds.
This thing went down, and you just hear a. Do I even have a roar?
It's the 5th one in the saga where it gets a little bit more masochistic. Um,
Finally.
No,
God.
that's,
We
that's
talked
snarl.
up so much.
Snarl. I don't know. All I have here is a bear growl. Yeah, it releases like a. It releases a feline scream of pain before it brings its legs up, and you see just a whole bunch of blood on one of its paws.
Midge and Crimson have gone.
Yeah.
I was going to say something, but I realised, no, this is going to be broadcast to people's ears quite closely through a podcast. I can't whisper that.
Post it in the chat.
Well, no, it
Not
was
the
ju- it was
game
just
chat, Discord chat.
Okay, it was a follow-on comment to
It
Chris's
continues
50
going
Shades of
forward.
Wounds.
Yeah, it continues going forward towards you, Stenya, as you are the object of its hate right now.
Oh, I want to know.
And it's going to target you for an attack.
Ooh.
If I can make that happen. There we go. So yeah, it's going to attack you with its tentacles. Miss. 11. Miss with a 16.
Yep.
God sakes. Alright, yeah. Alright. So now it
Jesus
goes
Christ.
to...
I will check that after the stream because it's on my screen at the moment. So
Right, I am... What am I gonna do? I am gonna sit back and I'm just gonna shoot at it. Because
Alright,
that's
you have a
the
good shot.
safest thing. Oh, wait, that was damage. I'm sorry. That was...
That was damage, so I'll have to take-
Yep. Sorry. I misclicked.
I remember I remember how much damage it had.
I don't
oh
think
my
hit.
god!
You hit anyway.
23.
You re-roll that damage.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Actually worse.
by
What
one.
about one?
By
Well,
what?
it was either going to be the same or worse. He rolled a 6 on a d6 for the damage. All right, are you gonna do anything else, or are you just hiding behind the bones of the dead people that were here?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna stand out in the open for right now.
Okay. Brave halfling.
I am a brave halfling.
Yeah. And now we go to Isaac.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Success. Did not make its wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and it has been damaged, so I need to do the D12 roll instead of the D8 roll.
No. Oh no. Never mind. It succeeded its wisdom saving throw. Your DC is 12. It rolled a 15.
Oh, okay. Undo that damage then. Sorry.
I can't. Yeah, you have to
that-
remember when it says success, it succeeded the saving throw. You didn't hit it.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's my turn.
Heal me.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I'll throw a heal out for Rivallon. So, hang on, I need to untarget the displacer beast, target Rivallon, and then I go thingy actions down to healing word.
And then you push the little magnifying glass, and there
Yep,
should be a cast
yep.
button.
6 health points have just been returned to
Automatically
Rivallon.
Thank you
applied it.
so
And it
much.
automatically applied it. That's so cool. I love that. That makes healing so much easier.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, this is a definite upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it keeps the clutters down. These combats are, even though these combats are going about the same speed as they were in Roll20, which is surprising given the fact that we knew Roll20 basically inside and out at this point. So
Yeah,
all of
that's
this,
true.
Once we know this system better, it's going to go by so quickly.
Damn.
Except for us faffing around.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's never going to go away.
Yeah, no.
Right. Okay, I am going to move away because it hasn't attacked me, so it's not engaging me.
Oh no! That's not how that works. You're in its area of influence. It has, and when you're in that area of influence, even if it's not directly, it's still hostile towards you right now. That's what.
Right.
Basically, think Georgia and Russia.
Oh, right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you'll have to use an action.
To disengage.
Disengage, or you can take the attack. Because if we get one attack, you'd still be able to move.
No,
And you
because
still
I'm
have
getting
an
myself
action.
ready
Okay,
for a
so you're not
monster hit.
So you're going to use your action disengage. And
Disengage, fall back,
Okay.
and I'm also going to do me Hunter's Mark as well for the next time.
I believe it stays up until you use it.
He never put it on there yet.
No,
He's using Hail of Thorns
He's
right
using
now.
it.
Oh, right.
Are any of them concentration?
Wait, I don't think you can have both up.
I
don't
think
Yeah.
they're both. I think they're both concentration. You can only
You
have
only
one
have
concentration spell.
concentration spell up at a time. It's way more.
Yeah, I ran into that. So keep Hail of Thorns up until you
Keep
shoot
Hail of
it.
Thorns up. Yeah.
Yeah. It's-
Yeah. That's your better bet.
But that
Yeah.
action efficiency, though.
And that's it,
is
I'm
that
done.
Okay, Ustenia.
Right, I'm trying to put the longbow away and
Yeah.
instead use my axe of much axing.
Please
wanna-
say that's what
every
it's
time I-
called in the item log.
I'm gonna axe it a question.
This is my axe of much axing.
God.
This is my axe
God.
of axing.
You are Eternal Dark.
I pity the fool.
Oh god, 9.
A 3
Miss.
plus 6.
That's
You only get one attack per turn,
Hmm.
don't you?
At the minute, yeah, we're only level 3, aren't we?
Yeah.
it's not
Well,
until
we
level
are.
7 that some of us get that. Like,
Well, no. You can do you can do an attack if you have 2-weapon fighter, which I think.
yeah.
Don't you have? Yeah. So
I have.
R1 has. He can attack twice because he has
Yeah.
2-weapon fighters and feet.
Yeah, I need to pick up a feat. So that'll be level, 5, isn't it? When I can pick up
Something like
feat.
that.
Next
Well,
time,
either
yeah.
that or you take an increase to your abilities. So
Yeah.
You have to weigh it. You have to balance.
I'm pretty good with my abilities. I rolled pretty fucking well on this character.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking good. All right.
Whereas
so,
someone with a very average character like me needs to buff their charisma because bloody hell, it's my spellcasting ability.
All right, so Ustenia's turn's over. By the way, every time I say Ustenia, I think of if any of you watch Rick and Morty. Pickle Rick, the Slovenia. Yeah, the name they give Pickle Rick during that thing, Slovenia, the pickle man. Every time it.
Yeah, Pickle Rick.
Turn myself into a pickle, Morty.
But why? What's going on? I don't understand, Rick.
Pickles live forever. Or something. Sorry, I've been rewatching Rick and Morty this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, really, is there?
Never would have guessed.
That's time well spent in my eyes.
Now that and Stargate Atlantis, because God, I have nothing to do this week. So,
Total
it's
opposite.
going-
No free time this week.
it's going to this creature. Yeah, it's in a good position. And it's not. Doesn't have any chance of going back into the punji stick pit. So it's going to just. It's going to keep attacking you. It's just going to keep attacking you, Stenya. So.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, hopefully it actually hits something this time.
Yeah.
18. That's a hit.
Mm.
9 damage.
Babushka.
Ugh.
That's, so it does 6. It does 6 bludgeoning damage and it's like 3 piercing damage.
I have resistance to. What is it? Resistance to bludgeoning and piercing.
Okay,
and
so
slashing
have whatever you
is
do.
a
So
rage.
have the 9.
Yep.
It rounds down at all times. So you took 4 damage. So go to 11 damage on your.
Is there a way to program in your resistances? There must be.
There's an effects thing. I'm not sure. So you should only have 11 HP gone now because you took
Yep.
that. So okay, I just did that for you. So steady, you got that.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would do that.
There's got to be something on the character sheet somewhere.
I mean, we can look it up. We could spend some time next.
Yeah.
Between looking up that kind of stuff because I think. Like, let's see here. I'm not sure how you would effects. Is that a thing on here?
Is it like a permanent effect we can add?
Not sure. I'd have to look it up. I'll look
Oh,
it
well.
up later. Okay, so it did a hit, and now it's got one more attack. 13 miss. So, yeah, the first tentacle goes in and swipes you. Just the sheer weight of it hits you with its force doing damage, but as it kind of rakes the top of the tentacle away, these sharp spines at the tip of it just kind of like gouge your skin. And the second one, though, you're ready for it, and you're able to kind of parry this tentacle swipe with your axe and get it away before it actually hits you. And with that, that's going to be the end of his turn. R1.
I am going to advance forward and
Okay.
engage it.
In close combat.
Yep.
All right. You're yourself over, mosey on over there.
Is that still engaging him? There we go.
Yeah, both of them would have been. So okay. Movement.
I like that sort of floaty movement from the accepting your command thing.
Keeps things from so that way we know where we're moving. If it doesn't
And
work, we can always just
then
not accept all that kind of stuff. So
I am going to hit it with my main hand, which is my scimitar.
okay. Make the attack.
9. And then I'm gonna follow up with my other hand, which is a short sword. Jesus Christ.
All right. So you take a swipe with your scimitar, like cross cut, but it ducks low. But as it ducks low, your offhand goes in and you just stab forward with your short sword towards the meat of its shoulder. So make your damage roll here. 8 damage, not bad. Yeah, you get a good firm cut, or good firm stab on this thing's side. It just kind of lets out a shriek of pain. And looks over towards you.
The tip of your blade goes through the between the 11th and 12th rib as it moved aside, and it's just.
It would probably have more ribs, wouldn't it? Because it's elongated. Has to have multiple.
Yeah, that's why I
upper
said 11th and
legs.
12th. That's like middle
Yeah.
for this creature.
So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because it's second attack to bonus action, right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Isaac.
Hello, I'm going to try and toll the bloody dead this thing again. It's 25 feet away, that is fine. Let me try and cast Toll the Dead.
It succeeds.
Oh, fucking hell.
It rolled
18.
He rolled a 17 plus 1 on that saving throw.
Is that a
Lucky
Constitution save?
Wisdom.
No, wisdom.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. A creature shouldn't have very high wisdom. It doesn't. It's just rolling well.
It's kind of above
Okay.
average.
Yeah, but so is everything else I've destroyed with that spell. Okay, let's change.
It's not. Its ears are back like a cat. It's not hearing the bell noise.
And I'm gonna
It's not hearing the bell.
bonus action heal on Ustinia. Have 4 HP.
Yay!
Automatically, so you're back up. So you only have 7 damage on you total now.
Nice.
I need to mark those down actually.
Yeah, make sure you're marking down your spells.
Yep. I know how many I've used. It's fine.
Okay.
That's
That's
because
the end of your turn.
Oh,
that is the end of my turn. Look at that, lovely and fast.
Yeah.
I just have one real quick
Uh-oh.
question.
Go ahead, Crimson.
So, for a cube, a 15-foot cube, is that the edges are 15 feet long?
Yeah.
It's like a
Okay.
15-foot square,
Okay.
but it's
Well, no. It's,
3D.
if it says a cube, it's
Yep.
3-dimensional.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
It goes 15 feet up. as well.
upside and long. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was okay.
Far more
Done.
than the space of the
Done away.
entrance of this cave right now, I might say. Rivallon, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to ignore Hail of Thorns. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Because I have 2 of my cohorts in very close proximity to this thing, and they will get damage from it.
That's fair.
So, I will use my lovely longbow. I'm not entirely sure how I work this Hunter's Mark though. Do I do a separate damage roll? Yeah, 1d6.
You'll just roll a d6 after you do your.
Yeah.
Right, here we go then. Come on.
Also, I've been running this combat wrong. You guys should have disadvantage on all of these attacks.
Too late.
Yeah, too late.
Disadvantage on every attack.
Every attack until you actually hit it.
Well, I just hit it.
Yeah, you hit. So go ahead. It's a displacement.
Oh.
Projects a magical illusion that makes
Yeah.
it seem like it's not its actual thing. So you have disadvantage until you actually hit it. If it's hit by an attack, the trait is disrupted until the end of its next turn. So you did 5 damage. Nice. Now roll d6 again, and I'll apply the rest to that.
You want to roll it again? Okay.
No,
Why did you roll your
not
short
again.
sword?
Yeah, there you go. 2. That's good.
Why did you roll your short sword damage?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of that 5 damage that you did then.
Because a longbow should be more than a
your
d6.
Longbow damage. Okay, now you did that, and plus 2.
Okay,
It's
that
alright.
makes more sense.
As
Sorry,
attack rolls,
I'm very obsessive with my rangers.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Obsess away. Obsess away.
I do the exact same towards him and the fact he's playing a bard now, because I spent 2 years as a bard, you know?
Please do. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
For example, some bardic inspirations, maybe.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
yes, there is a
that's
way of
thing.
making
Oh, yeah.
things apply in general to this kind of stuff, Midge, because this creature has avoidance as an effect, which means that kicks in whenever you guys do like area of effect stuff automatically. So there should be a way we can make it so that like Stenia has resistance when you just drag and drops it in there, but I'll figure that out. So.
Yeah, I need to do that as well because I have resistance to certain magics.
Yeah. So okay.
It's now heavily
that's the end of
damaged.
your-
It's now heavy.
It's now heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah. It's bleeding. It is now bloody.
God, I really have been watching too many of them ATC videos because every time I hear heavy, I just think of an aircraft. Displace a piece heavy, we're pressing push back to active runway.
That's the exact phrase you said last time
It
in
is.
the last stream of this.
All right. So that's the end
Crimson,
of your turn.
Crimson, please put the knife down.
that's actually like quite bad for us on Twitch. So
Yeah.
put the knife
Yeah,
on.
that is bad for us.
Sorry.
You can't do
Didn't
that.
realize.
Don't, no. Please, no.
It's bad for me on YouTube as well, buddy. So
Okay, well, I'm going to reckless attack to give myself an advantage. Or do I already have advantage from flanking?
I'm not flanking
You're not
him.
flanking him.
I'm not flanking, so I will rage. Reckless attack, which gives me disadvantage in the next check that I have to make in the next turn, is it?
No, the
attacks.
next time he attacks
Ah,
you.
Yeah, he has advantage. Yeah, so I have advantage in this attack with my battle axe. Where's my battle axe?
So if you
Name.
do that, you can just click
Wrong.
advantage down bottom left, and your next thing will roll with advantage.
Okay.
Go ahead and see what you got.
22.
22. You hit.
22.
10 damage.
Yeah. You just don't give a shit about anything, and you go straight in, like in between its defensive like movements of its tentacles, just like overhand down this axe right into the in between second set of shoulder blades. And yeah, you bite. You get a good bite out of this axe. And
Nice.
yeah, so at the end
Chunky
of your turn,
hit.
Yeah.
yeah.
is this where the displacer beast turns into a red dragon and kills us all? I'm just checking.
Or it starts speaking
Theoretically,
Yeti.
that could-
Um,
Yeah, theoretically that could happen.
It's your fault, mate. You attacked us.
This Blazer Beast still really hates you, Stenia.
Good. I wanted
And
to.
it gets advantage on its attacks this round. Against
yes,
you.
it does.
Everybody.
Only the first one.
That's 8. No, it's any attack against him this round. Gets
Yeah.
Oh
advantage.
wow.
Yeah.
So
So 18,
that's a
that's it.
Now I'm gonna not use the target thing for this one because you have a resistances. So I'll roll the damage and then we'll work out what to apply to your sheet.
Okay.
So it did 7 damage. Have that to 3 damage on your
Okay.
sheet. So you should now have 10 damage on there, if I recall now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now its next attack again will have advantage on you. 23 hits, I'm assuming,
Yep.
because it's better than the last one.
You would assume correctly.
All right, you take 5 damage from this.
Is that including the rounding down, yeah?
Yeah. Because I have I get the total result. I'm just having it.
Okay.
So yeah, back to 15 damage total, and that's the end of its turn, really. You got hit last round. Yeah. The end of its turn. Yeah. That works. All right, R1.
Alright, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration, because I finally remembered that's a thing, to Isaac. And then I'm going to slash at it with my scimitar.
All right.
And miss. And that's my turn.
Oh, okay. So now we go to Isaac.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with something bigger.
Okay.
I am going to cast.
Oh, I got it, guys. Top right of the screen, there's like a glowing silhouette of a person that's like an effect is applied to them. That's the effects panel. And you have all these conditions here. And if you go to the combat tracker, there's a little icon of a head with some stars above their head. That's the effects thing. So if you place an effect there, that will apply to the character that...
Yeah, this is only combat effects, though, not resistances.
I mean, that's still
We're
useful.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
And I'm gonna hit anyway. I'm gonna hit this thing with a chaos bolt.
Ooh,
Alrighty.
sounds meaty.
And
I think it's cantrip.
no, it's not. It's a level one. It's a level 1 spell.
Then yeah, it is meaty.
And I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay. Roll a d6, right?
The D6.
Or is that
D6.
So plus 3.
So the 14.
Yeah.
You hit it.
Okay.
Is this the first time you've hit with a Chaos Bolt?
No, I've hit once before.
Oh, okay.
Now, I need to double check the info on this spell. Because it does special things. Okay. So on a hit, target takes 2d8 plus 1d6, which is this. So it takes...
12.
Wait, yeah, but I now need to work out the type. On the 2d8. So the 2d8s were 6 and 1, so it takes either poison or acid. Let's go with acid damage.
Alright.
And
Takes the damage.
and that's all it does but if I'd rolled doubles it would have bounced.
Ow.
To who? To a friendly?
No. Just to another target of my choice.
But it would have to be another target though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't
Not
have been
friendly.
able to do it.
It wouldn't have been able to do it.
It wouldn't have been able to do anything, so it wouldn't have.
Well,
Okay.
I could hit
If
fire.
it says
something,
other
hit
target.
something on fire.
Yeah, if there's other targets, then it definitely doesn't go back. You can't double dip. But alright, is that the end of your turn, Isaac? You just float
I am gonna use therefore. I'm gonna use my last level 1 spell slot as well, and
You can't cast twice.
can you not?
Can't
unless
you if
bonus-
it's a
it's a
bonus
bonus
action?
Is it a bonus action?
Yeah.
Check that out.
It's healing word. It's always been a bonus action.
Yep. Can confirm. Healing word. I've bonus actioned it.
I'm using my last level 1 spell slot to cast healing word on Ustinia.
Oh, thank you.
6.
Nice. Gone back to single digits. Single digit damage. 'Cause that's how
And I'm
it's
out of
going.
level 1 spells. I've still got some level 2 though.
Alright.
Yeah, that's why healing word is like such a low sort of heal, is because it's a bonus action. That's why it doesn't heal that much.
Yeah. Unless you're really, really tailored towards being a heal cleric.
Yeah,
Like,
Cleric of Life. Like
yeah.
Or, alternatively, and I found this one really good, Grave Domain. If you're like, say, like, my cleric is a priest of Kenimore, and Grave Domain is that if you just let your all the characters go to 0 health, suddenly you are a heal machine because all your heal spells will roll for the maximum.
Oh, yeah, of
Oh,
course.
so it's like get somebody back up after they're dead.
Yeah, so it's actually the most efficient thing to do is just let people keep getting damaged and spend your turn, like I was. Spend all your turns dealing damage as well, then heal the party as they fall down one by one. Because
So
you
it's
get
like-
max HP that way.
It's like my Lord of the Rings Third Age series, where I just with the cleric lady using Gift of the Valor on him, so whenever they die, they come instantly back up to full
Yeah,
health.
yeah, it's the most efficient way of doing it.
So, Rivallon, what is your turn?
I am going to fire my bow and arrow. Yeah, fire that.
Okay.
Too much beer.
Critical hit.
Finally.
Critical hit.
Seems like the beer did it.
Damage.
And
Plus hunter's
then I got a +1.
Plus your hunter's mark. 1d6.
God, I miss Rangers.
Oh
God.
my god. How do you want to do this, rival?
Oh, kill Stephen bastard.
Son of a bitch.
What?
Kill
Why
it?
do you
How
always land
wanna-
the final hit?
How do you want to kill it?
What do you mean? My arrow actually kills it? It's just how do
Yeah.
I kill it?
How-
It goes
how-
right through its eye socket and plunges through and severs its spinal column.
Oh, oh.
Alright, rival, you see an opening, like right between one of its attacks with its tentacles, and you just draw a bead, let loose the arrow, and like in a split second, the eye's gone. And then you see the head kind of the muscles keeping it up for a second, and then all tension in the body just goes away, and it the head kind of lifts aside an awkward and odd angle and goes down. Kind of the head's free floating right now. It's not connected to the spine anymore. And everything just goes slack on the ground. And turns is quietness of the music crescendo goes down, and the quietness of the forest returns. And I think we should go to a break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're 8 minutes over our break time, but we'll be back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. We will see you soon.
Right, I'm gonna have to mute myself because I've got a phone call incoming.
No worries. Oh, I need to mute you guys. We should be muted. Yeah, we are.
dies.
And I was just about to finally use my Thunder Wave.
You would have probably almost killed Ustenia doing that, because he would just hit the edge. He would just hit the wall he was next to.
He's outside of the 15 feet.
Is he?
Yep, because it's centered on me. And there's a 15-foot box. If you hover over someone, there's a 15-foot box. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, no, that isn't 15 foot.
3 squares is 15 feet.
That's their area of influence.
I know, but for me, it's 15 feet. It creates a 15-foot box.
Is it centered on you as a cube?
Centered on me.
Okay. Then yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, no, that box is actually there to your area of influence. And how
No, I get that, but
Yeah.
it's handy for measuring a 15-foot cube measured on you.
Why, Midge?
Sorry, what?
Why?
Why not?
Decided you're gonna try doing Willy Wonka?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were wearing a bright red top hat when you walked into your room. I can
Top
see it behind you, Mitch.
Maybe.
But why? Why do you have a red top
Why?
hat?
This is actually my dad's, believe it or not.
That I
No,
can
I believe
believe.
it.
I mean,
Can you do the thing where it folds down, where it goes flat, and you can like hit it with a cane? And
It's solid. It's really rigid. Is
it's a
Utari
solid
back?
felt hat.
No, he's muted right now. So.
Okay. Well, I'm going to unmute us for the stream. So they should be able to hear us now again. And I'll get rid of the podcast ad.
God, as soon as it's over, I'm gonna go back to downloading the rest of Battlefleet Gothic 2. I'm gonna finally record the series that I should.
I'm rendering out loads of fucking 2K videos, so...
And I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
I love it when a plan comes together.
The best bit is that is how this like half of the podcast, this episode of the podcast is gonna begin. So it's literally just gonna open with. So it's gonna have all the intro music, and then I love it when a plan comes together. I
DM,
love it.
I would like to skin the beast.
I would like, before you do, I would like to decapitate the beast first and take the head.
Because we need it
Take
for
that.
proof.
All right, it's a big head. Like this thing is like when I said the size of a horse, like in terms of its volume, but it is solid muscle and just all very long. This head is like, you ever seen a tiger up close, like at a zoo?
Yes.
About that. Like
Yeah.
We're looking at a full-size tiger's head. In
Yeah.
terms of size. So,
Yeah,
all right,
but I want the head.
All right,
Alright.
you lay it out a little bit and just bring the axe down. And yeah, I'll say you can do it in one shot. You get the head separated from the body, pretty clean cut.
Yeah. And the spinal column was already broken.
How
Yeah,
long are the
so
how long are the tentacles?
outstretched from the body, they can reach about 10 feet out.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Ustenia to cut the tentacles off as well, and I'm gonna go look for Barry.
Okay. Cut the tentacles off.
I will help you look for Barry by going outside the cave and flying upwards.
Oh, Rivallon, can you skin the animal? Thanks.
Superman.
And just go, Barry!
About to say, there's gonna be nothing left of the animal to skin at the rate you lot are going.
And then I'm gonna
I remove the head
fly
and
back
tentacles,
down
and that's it.
dismiss my wings after that.
You still have like the
Alright.
rest of a horse body to skin.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's another.
We've also got a cave full of loot. Remember, guys?
Didn't
Yeah, that's
we-
what I was going to do next, but I needed, before any skinning,
The
needed
loot
to
we-
make sure we got our evidential.
The loot we
token.
found is on Barry.
True.
Is it already all on?
Yeah,
there?
we all put it on
Yeah, we
Barry.
put it all on Barry.
Put it into his saddlebag.
That's fine. That's
essentially.
That's why I had him run away.
All right.
Oh,
That's good.
I also didn't want him to die.
It's good too. Okay, I'll put the freehold map up so you have something to look at. That's not the combat encounter. Okay. I can actually tell exactly how much lag there is between when I do something and when it gets over the Atlantic by looking over at Rival, because it reflects in his glasses. So I said it's a good second between when it happened and I saw it switch over. It was good. Why do I keep snapping? Why do I keep snapping? I keep doing the.
you've been snapping? Snapping for the
Snapping.
past like
Well,
month
there's
and
a
a half.
small problem. There's like a 25-second delay between the stream and then what comes on YouTube.
I'm looking at it on Discord.
Oh, you're looking at Discord. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't have too much of a lag between it. Yeah. So, we'll say between Rivallon and Ustania doing their stuff, yeah, you can keep that up, Rivallon, so you can't see anything. You gotta read.
I can't see anything anyway.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Oh, I can get rid of the combat tracking.
Between yeah, you can. Between Rivallon and Ustenia, working, it takes you about maybe, especially since you don't have the equipment, you can't hang the corpse like you should be able to.
Have you never played Red Dead Redemption 2? It's dead easy to take it. You just skin it.
Yeah, just one
Yeah,
swipe
wrap
and then
it.
you flip it out. Right?
I've skinned a deer before. It's a process. So you're doing it old school. You're doing it on the forest floor. I'm gonna say you have deft hands because you've raised in the forest. So we'll cut that. We'll say in an hour. It takes you an hour to do the skinning of this beast because you're skinning a horse essentially in terms of size. And
Plus
not
you
the
have
equipment,
6
but-
legs, and that's just a pain.
Yeah, a lot of anatomy there. You gotta have to. Okay, how's this gonna work? Where you can get that? You're gonna have to rotate the shoulder. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, and then we're gonna make the cut. So between two of you working on that, it takes about an hour. In that time, Isaac and Arwan find Barry. He didn't actually run that far away. He ran maybe a good 2-minute walk away from the fight, but he's in a big overturned tree trunk that's hollow.
Oh, what a
once
good
you get
boy.
close, he comes out of it and races up to you, Arwan, jangling with all the loot. that's
I'm gonna pull some meat out of
priceless
my
armor.
rations and hand it to
Okay.
him. Feed it to him.
All right. He eats of it greedily.
Ruffle his ears and all that.
Yeah. The little mud of a dog. Or the big mud of a dog, actually. He's big enough to ride, so yeah, he's for at least for you. So yeah. But you, and when it takes you probably about 20 minutes to find him because you kind of the way you did it took you about that much. Then you get back, it takes you. So you get about by the time you get back, they're about halfway through the skinning. If there's anything you want to do during that half hour while they're doing the skinning of the creature, you can do so. That's enough for a short rest if you'd like one.
Would anyone like a short rest?
Well, I've got to wait until we're done processing this animal.
Yeah. Ustenia
Oh,
and
that's
Rivallon are helping, or basically they're both doing the skinning thing because it's a 2-man job. So it would be only you and Isaac that would get.
Okay.
Sure.
Wait, I need to check my stuff. See what I have.
Also, with all of this happening, it's past noon right now. So the better part of a day in this forests because you started before sunup.
Is there any cloth around here in this building?
Plenty. Just depends on what quality you're looking for.
Something that's not gonna just fall to dust as soon as you pick it up.
Make an investigation check.
5.
You don't. All the things you're finding are fairly like they're clothes that these people were wearing, but you find stuff that's not too rotted, but is way too ripped up to be useful for a lot of applications, and the other stuff that's more whole is very rotten because it's been here a while. So you don't really find a lot of usable cloth that would hold weight or really take to any type of shape or anything like that.
Okay.
You ever have jeans that have worn through a lot? That's the cloth that isn't rotted through. That's what you're finding right now. Just a lot of strands of cloth and stuff being ripped apart.
Alright, I'm gonna take some of the rope that's on Barry and tie up the tentacles, like roll them up like a lasso, I guess.
Like a rope. So
Yeah, like a rope. Yeah, there we go.
Around the arm.
Yeah, and then tie those together, and then the head, and tie it to Barry.
Poor Barry.
If you put it on Barry, it's.
I can't ride it, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to ride him
Right,
because
okay.
all the stuff that you put, like you'd be able to ride him if the tentacles and the head weren't on there, but both
Right.
those things together is a fairly sizable weight.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
got it.
Well, you turn him
There's
into
also
a
not a
pack
lot of
animal.
room. There's also not a lot of room. in
Yeah,
it.
no. I wasn't planning on riding him anyways. I had enough
You're
riding.
basically
for
putting
the
the
day.
rope. You're putting the tentacle rope around the horn of the saddle, and
Yeah.
you're using a little bit of rope to kind of tie the head to the saddle where you.
Yeah, no, I had enough riding this morning. I'm a little wary of getting back on.
Would I be
Alright.
able to take some of its claws if no one's taking that part of the body?
Yeah, it'd be fairly easy to get them if you
Yeah.
wanted to, unless anybody had objections to getting it,
Yeah.
getting at them. Yeah, it's basically like a cat. It's a dead cat, so you're putting some pressure on the
They
pad
pop
of the
out.
foot, and they pop out. Yeah, they're fairly sizable things.
Yeah, so I collect
yeah.
up all these claws.
All right, so you're just like you're just getting to the like you're feeling out where the knuckle is, and you're just like cutting the first knuckle out. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It makes some noises, especially given the fact that they don't have skin anymore.
Oh. Some squelching there.
Yeah, some squelching. You get out of those. Give me a dexterity check.
Ah, dear. Main. Oh, that's a 2.
That's a 2. You
Plus 1.
bungle up
3.
you bungle up a couple of them. So I'm gonna say you get maybe out of all of them, you get six claws that are whole. 6 whole claws out of that.
Oh, wow, I failed badly.
You
This
rolled a-
thing's got
you
6
You rolled a
legs.
3.
You
This
rolled
thing
a
has
3.
6 legs, though, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it has 4 claws per leg. That.
Yeah, and I
they're-
got 6. I just got 1.5 legs.
Essentially, yeah. You rolled a
But-
3.
You rolled a 3. Come on.
But you already
Well,
said
I
it
mean,
wasn't that difficult.
For,
Oh my god.
for like for like the first like 10 minutes of him doing this, all of you hear like Isaac like,
Fuck.
damn it, just like under his breath. He's got a pile of broken claws on one side and then cut in a very small pile.
By broken, what kind of broken?
Like it's not a clean. It's not clean cut. Like if you've ever seen like a claw or like a replica of a claw taken out
Yeah.
of an animal, like there's a little bit of the bone, like the actual, because the claw is just the end knuckle. It's like the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. He a lot of the times when he was taking them out, he broke that bit. So the claw part for most of them is still usable, but it's not the whole claw. Like it's where the
So
nail
I've got
part
6
is.
whole and then
I'm gonna
whatever,
say
however
10,
many broken.
You've got like 10 that are not whole. They wouldn't be worth as much if you sold them to somebody. That's kind of like they're broken.
Yeah.
Just that they have the broken trait, essentially. Because
Anyone know mending?
you want a whole one for.
Oh. Well, what do you know?
Just checking. Does mending does mending work on living tissue? Because although it is dead, this is still technically part of a living creature at one point.
I mean,
It's an inanimate object or object.
it doesn't specify inanimate. It
I'm
just
gonna
says
say-
an object.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because then you could make the argument like then you could start.
Well, no,
making
no.
arguments
You just
about,
say it's like the whole. If you sometimes when you like try to sew a finger on, if it's been left off too long and the cells are just dead, you can have it on you, but it doesn't work anymore.
Well,
let's just say it doesn't work. It'd be like that's not the domain for the spell because that'd be like life or healing. Because even though it's dead, it's still a biological basis. So the spells, the arcane nature of the spell does not allow you to mend it.
well, I mean, what's a wineskin made out of?
Rendered hide.
It's been processed a lot more. Just
Okay.
simply cutting it.
Has been processed. I wouldn't let you mend like a living tree, but I'd let you mend like a ship because it's been processed into something.
Okay.
Yeah. House rule on that because I don't because then you guys can just like mend a sword wound because it would make just much sense, which would be kind of cool, but
It hurt like hell as well.
yeah.
Now,
'cause,
now we've
knitting
skinned
together.
this cat, we will mend its broken spinal column.
Oh god,
So who wants to go find Ralph?
By the way,
that's actually a
For
topic
anybody-
that I need to bring up. Before.
yeah. I just wanted before you get going on anything else. For anybody who's used ranged weapons that had ammunition, roll an investigation check to
Ooh,
see how
yeah,
many you
that's
get
right.
back of what you used.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 15.
I rolled a 2. I'm back to 4.
Yeah, that's- yeah.
Four.
Oh, my Christ.
It's like a crescendo. It's got to build up. You're like building up a crit bar. and
The
fall
game
off
just
forward.
knows. The game just knows that Rival has to land the last hit.
Yes.
He's
yeah,
last
that's
hit
it.
every boss fight we've had so far, so it's just
With
keeping
massive
with the trend.
damage.
All
with
right,
that-
so you find the majority of your arrows. How many did you use?
I think I used 2, no?
Then you find all of them. How many did you use, R1?
3.
3. You find 1. Rival.
I
how many-
used
Rival,
3.
You used 3. You find 1. You find the one that was in the creature. The rest are.
They're
are
gone.
in the forest. Yeah, they're gone.
Just gone.
It's like you drop something and it goes like that's gone forever now.
Yeah. My
It's like when
first
you
shot
drop-
went into the forest somewhere.
Yeah. The other one, I think, like got lost in foliage or something.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gone.
the
It's
flavor.
gone. It's just.
It's like when you drop a pencil in class, it just goes to another dimension. You don't know where it went.
Yeah.
I got another. All right, Ustandia. Sorry
Or
to
like
jump
my mic
on
sheet
you there.
today is
We
just
know where that went. Someone stole that. By someone, we mean a furry little adorableness.
currently got his back turned to the stream.
So, guys, I'm thinking we don't want to leave trophy for that to find. Maybe he might beat us back to the town and try and claim credit. Killing
Does anyone
this
know
thing.
how to butcher?
I'm thinking, what we have skin of animal. I don't know. I want skin of it. It's way too big for use. But we got the head that perfect for proofing. But
We've already made a pit. Why not burn the creature?
that is what I was thinking actually. Why don't we?
There's enough cloth over there that we could probably get some kindling.
Yes, I could also find some kindling in forest as well. Yes, we burn body and bury what's left. Make sure he no find.
Is anyone else hungry? Because I'm starving.
I mean, we don't exactly need to bury what's left. It will be more bones in a pile of bones.
Yes,
And
but he could take a big long leg bone.
he doesn't seem the most adept.
True.
Also, by that point, if we leave while it's on fire, he would have to wait until it died out because I doubt he's going to be able to get enough water to put out the fire by the time we're already back at town.
I'm gonna go up to the animal with my dagger and just like cut off a bunch of the meat on like its hindquarters.
And feed it to the dog.
I'm gonna cut 2 pieces of meat off the hindquarters.
Okay, all right.
That's actually option 2. We could lash up the beast and scatterate it across the forest, let the animals eat. Be cut up. We don't have to be like butcher. You just slice it up any which way, throw it around.
say burn it.
I could use a fire.
I agree. We burn it. I think I don't want to leave this carcass of a possible evil creature. We don't know if it'll have any other adverse effect. It's not meant to be here. Let's just get rid of it.
Okay.
And as for the skin, we could probably sell this.
Also,
Yes,
I'd like
or
to
have something
cast
made from it.
Oh, yeah.
detect magic and see if I can get anything magical from the head, tentacles, or skin.
You cast detect magic. There's no innate magic on any of the parts of the creature at all. It doesn't have. It's not innately magical, like in the way that like that spell is meant to define. Like that spell is meant to find like magical imbuements.
Yes.
Ritual casting, things like that. It's not like the
I have
creature
another question.
had some magical effects. Like you saw it kind of after imagely throughout the whole fight. Never mentioned that because I'm still getting used to the system.
Yeah.
But it definitely was magical at one point, but it is now dead. There's no magic left in it.
I have a question. Now that we've all seen it close as day, do any of us know what it is? Can any of us try to work out what it is?
Would I have encountered it in my wanderings?
R1, make a history check with advantage. Ustenia, make a history check flat.
What about nature? If I'm
I've got nature as well. I said I'd heard of something like this.
I'll let if you have a
24 with a crit.
If you're proficient in nature, if you have a tick in nature, you can make a check as well.
I was going to ask if I could with Arcana, purely because it had magical properties. I might have heard it in my training.
20
No, it wouldn't have.
plus
Okay.
4.
okay, so I'll just go straight history.
Well,
9.
R1 got a crit, so...
R1 got a crit. So R1, as you're cutting off a bit of flank steak from this giant cat, 6-legged cat, because you actually had made a check previously about this, and you knew something of it, so that's why I gave you advantage on this. Now that you've seen it, you know what this is. This is a creature that it initially was from the Feywild. It's called Displacer Beasts, and these things were bred as guards, essentially, for some forces in the Feywild. But they got too intelligent, and they broke out of their captivity many centuries ago. And every so often, they'll show up in the material plane, or they'll be brought into the material plane by some very powerful wizard or somebody who needs something guarded, because that's still an innate factor of their existence, is they want to guard an area. This is weird because they don't usually hunt like this. This is very different from their normal nature. You would say almost as if it was trained into the creature at some point. This bloodlust that it had, but it's now dead though. And they usually operate in pairs or solo or pairs. There's not big family groups of these things. It's about all you really get. Like unless you had if you had a library access to you would know how to find more information now, because you know kind of the general areas that they would be in, but what you know off the top of your head that's about it. You just know its general story of how it came about because it was a part of a poem you heard at one point in time, and you kind of did some little extracurricular research in your college days about it because it sounded interesting.
All right, I'm going to share this with the group, and I'd also like to apologize now because I dropped another 20 when I rolled with advantage. So I'm just going to
Oh my God, you
apologize now.
You double crit. You double crit.
Critted on that.
We've had 4 crit fails tonight, and you just wasted 2 crits on that one piece of information.
Double crit all the way. What does it mean?
So sorry about that.
That's okay. Fine. So I think is what I've got from the rest of the party is we're gonna burn the body in the hole that we made of spikiness.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cancel out the lethality of the pit before you leave, or like are
No.
you gonna leave the stakes?
We're
bolt
leaving the
upright in
stakes.
The ground?
We're
Leave the
leaving the
stakes.
stakes.
Yeah.
Okay, just for some kid in 20 years to come by like a landmine and just fall in.
Well, they'll have a big giant skeletal bone structure there.
Yeah,
Well, that's-
just perfect for the giant spikes made of bone to camouflage in.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Hey,
Well,
if
then
a
they'll
random
never
kid
know.
finds a random death cave in the middle of the forest, I think that's just a sign of bad parenting.
Wow.
Wow.
So what was your alignment again?
I know that wasn't my character.
Chaotic
That,
fuck it.
that was my real life self, which is chaotic neutral, very much so.
All right, so you guys set up a small fire. You've got some cloth that's inside the cave and some tinder that you're getting from the undergrowth outside. It hasn't rained in a while, so it's fairly dry. And you get all that put together in this large corpse, though slightly less large now that 2 flank stakes have been carved out of the hindquarters. Fairly big steaks that you were able to get out of it. The meat is just
Tender.
it's all muscle. It's all muscle. It's the farthest thing from tender you can get. Like this is pure game, pure gaming right here. So it would not be the most appetizing thing to eat normally prepared. It'd be like if you ever had gator. You ever
Yes.
had gator?
Yeah.
It's essentially that. It's all muscle. There's no fat in that at all. You have to cook it really specially, or it's fucking horrible.
It's for a dog and a hungry halfling. I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
You just see
Uh,
Arwen just beating it with the palm.
I'm going to
trying to tire herself a little bit.
I'm going to search the forest for better food. I wonder a trait.
Are we gonna
Okay.
cook more food over the burning carcass of an animal? Is that
Why
what we're
not?
planning
Why
now?
waste the fire? Why waste the fire? You know, if they're burning, why not use it? So wasteful.
I'm going to assume. Are you guys going to take a short rest, essentially? Or is this
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Okay.
Yeah, and
We'll
that
take a short
way,
rest.
we'll take a short rest after Ustenia gets back, in
Yeah.
case he wants to.
Food.
And like he's the person that was hurt the most in the fight.
Yeah.
To heal. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna play a song of rest just in case any of them do decide to heal.
I will be using the hit die.
All right.
So you get
Which
Song
I
of Rest.
think Song of Rest. What does that do?
Oh, let me look it up. I don't freaking remember. It is an extra D6 of
So you,
health.
so you roll your hit dice plus an extra d6 if you wanted to heal during this short rest.
Yep.
now,
So you set the beast alight in the mouth of the cave. You making painfully aware of that you must that you're outside of the cave before you light the fire. So you're on the outside.
6.
All right, 6. That gets you most of the way back. If
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
I'm down to 3 wounds.
All right, and you begin just watching as the creature slowly burns, the meat cooking, and the bones below just turning into. What would happen if you started with dry bones? What is that? That would do anything? They wouldn't burn.
depends how hot the fire gets.
Yeah.
This fire wouldn't be hot enough, but
It-
it would weaken it, and you could probably break the bones and get the marrow out of it.
yeah.
You put a couple of logs in the fire to give it some fuel, and just some or dead sticks. Just you're throwing stuff in there from around and just watching it go. And you spend about a half hour after Stenny gets back, just resting, Ustenia, you find some berry bushes and a couple of edible plants that were around. Nothing too flavorful, but it's edible.
Probably better
Uh,
than displacer meat.
yeah. You cook it like over the fire, like you're roasting it on the fire, and when you go to take it, it's just like it's already like jerky, just like it's all muscle.
Ah, okay. I'm okay with this.
And I've actually found a study that was conducted on outdoor cremations and its effects on bones that I've just been.
Oh, that'll be
Oh,
something I
wow.
want to read.
It's actually quite fascinating because it affects archaeology and radiocarbon dating.
Carbon dating, because obviously you're adding more carbon to it.
Yeah, no, you're actually burning it out. It exchanges the carbon.
That's what I mean. Sorry,
Yeah,
opposite.
It's the other way. Yeah, it's exchanging carbon outwards. So a modern land bone that was burnt with manufactured coal outdoors was radiocarbon dated to an age of 4,000 years, apparently, in this study.
Well, yeah.
But something you can do from that, then, if you're trying to age the bone that's been burnt, is like the soil, soil and sediment around it.
Yeah, I know
obviously
that.
gets
Yeah,
no,
carbon on it.
because radiocarbon dating only works on living materials because it utilizes.
Oh,
the fact
yeah, of
that
course.
We take in radioactive carbon through our diet, and it stops whenever we die. And that's,
Yeah.
the rest
But you can
happens.
age the
You
soil
can't
in other ways.
You can use other
Yes.
types of carbon dating to do it, but the type or other types of radio dating to do that. Radiocarbon
No,
dating
you're
that
right.
we know of, though, is only on biological materials.
Biological material, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there are creationists that use that kind of thing and say like, well, we dated a rock that's known to only be 6,000 years old, so it was something millions years old. That's because it's not fucking alive, you moron. Sorry.
Anyways,
Anyway,
To be fair, Roach, let's be fair. I'm not sure how much of our viewership are creationalists when we're playing in a world where we are God.
you're not gods. I am.
Fundamental
What
principle.
ego?
I get a bit.
So what do you guys? So after a half hour, the fire's still burning pretty good, but the majority of the beast's corpse is burnt down. Like you get into the point where if you ever overcook like meat or something like that, it's all dehydrated and it's getting really charcoaly and it's starting to go down. You're seeing bones through some of the bits of meat, and yeah, it's definitely burning down at this point, and it'll probably on the time span it's taken to go through the fuel that you put in, it'd probably burn for another hour if you just waited. But are you going to stay there for that time, or are you going to head out?
no.
I think we should head back.
Yeah.
Elf, can you find us?
Oh,
Back
as
to
I
City Hall.
I have one of my skills is when I've been through an area of trees and things like that, I know exactly where I'm going. So I can get back.
And
no
also,
problem.
I can assist in that endeavour with Wanderer trait as well, because I remember the
Alright.
geography of an area.
Yep.
Yes, you do. So I'm not even going to make you roll for it. For both of you on the party and leading this, you Rivallon, you know exactly where you have a map in your head of
Yep.
this forest and the way you've gone through it. And with Ustenia, it can help with the minute stuff. He knows where he's going as well. You don't need to roll. You know exactly how to get back, even though it was very crisscrossy and you were following a dog the whole way. You were able to cut off some of your time and your backtracking and everything that you did during the chase. You're able to kind of push on through all that and do almost a straight shot back to the edge of the forest. You're at this point a straight shot back to the forest where you went in. Didn't make a check. You exit a little further north of the edge of the forest than when you entered. So you'd be like on this map. You'd be like right there-ish. Tried to do an X, but this thing is not meant for fine movements. You exit right about there. You're near the northern coast road, is what you can see, because it's running north-south-ish. So you're only about a half hour from Sleet Hall in terms of distance travel. You can see the smoke from the chimney fires and everything.
We should go straight to the town.
Yep.
I agree.
Yes.
All right, it's easy going. You're walking on a road through the clearings in this forest.
Can
I'm
we take
gonna-
this time to decide who gets what loot?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea, huh?
Well, I believe God was going to split it up equally.
No, that was God has nothing to do with this.
That's
He
your-
gave it to us,
I
but we
mean,
get to decide how we split it.
Equally.
I found it all. I'm not going to be
This
taking
is true
much
also.
of the monetary wealth, but there's quite a lot of it. So here's what I'm going to suggest. There's 100 gold pieces. There's 84 silver pieces. There's 300 copper pieces, and then there's loads of items worth money.
Yes.
Yes.
What
out
items
of
were they
that-
again?
They should be in the party sheet. If you look at the
They're
party
in,
sheet.
if
Okay.
you go top,
I
very
have-
top.
category.
I have
Aha,
a question. Does who all has healing spells, other than me and Isaac? Okay.
Is what I
Isaac
was
would
going to
give the
suggest.
potion of
give the
healing
two-
to.
There's two of them. The two potions to Ustinia.
Yes.
Yes.
Purely for roleplay reasons, I want the Bloodstone ring set.
Okay.
That's the one thing Isaac really wants to claim.
How big
Okay.
is the silk robe again?
It was dwarf size.
It's dwarf. It's size for a dwarf, so you can wear it, but it's like it's cut long enough for it. It's not oversized for you. It's just you're not as bulky as a dwarf. So it's
Right,
like,
okay.
yeah.
That is what Arwen would like. Is the robe?
Gold embroidery.
Yes.
Okay, you guys should be able to. I'm not sure about this. Let's test this. I'll
Well,
test
I'm
this on
putting
this
that out.
character sheet. If I drag and drop.
Oh.
this,
I'm putting
I've
that.
lost one of the modules.
I'm putting that
That's,
to the group as a. Is everyone okay with this? Also, are we splitting everything 4 ways for the money, or how much is Isaac gonna want?
If it's the easiest way of doing it, Isaac will take a quarter share because he'll then use it for things that aren't benefiting him.
Okay.
Okay.
So everyone gets 75 copper pieces.
To mark that in on your character sheets.
Yep.
Everyone gets 24 21 silver pieces. I'm sorry. And then everyone gets 25 gold pieces. And you said we don't have a fine scroll, correct?
Yeah, that's not in there. It's
Okay.
I don't know why it's there. I think it might just be an example or something I can't see. Okay, so it looks like you guys can just drag and drop items into, like, if the little red dragon.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what
on
I
the
just
right
did
side.
with the potion of healing.
Yeah, you just drag and drop that into the inventory of your character sheet, and that will do it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, does anyone
So-
have a problem with Arwen taking the robe?
Or
No.
both of them.
You're the only one that can fit.
There's 2 of them.
No, there's only one robe. There's 2 bracelets.
I'm taking one of the bracelets.
Yeah, do it.
But
Well, the bracelets, the rings that I took, the robe, and
still
the
a robe on
bird
there.
cage.
I took
Yeah.
it. It's in my inventory. I don't know.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
another robe then. There's
There's
2
another
robes.
robe there.
No. Hold
No.
on. I actually have it. I have it written down. I have a master copy.
There was one robe.
Let's see here. Silk robe. Yeah, only a single silk robe. Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Don't worry.
I will
Ah.
take, if it's going, I'll take the other bracelet.
Yeah?
That's fine.
That means we've all taken one 250 gold item each. Now there's
Actually,
one.
it was-
Well, according
one
to
which-
according to what this says, we don't know what Rota's
Yeah,
price.
well,
these-
that's true. And
Do we
then
have
there's
a need
the
for a
control
package?
flames scroll. Now, if I remember what that does, I believe it allows you to extinguish any fire up to the size of a bonfire.
You can look this up.
I
by going into the
can't
spell.
because I clicked the spell and it's saying I don't have the module loaded, but I do have
Same.
the module loaded.
Same. I have the module
But
loaded
that
as
could
well.
be because it's not in my inventory.
Okay.
Oh no, you have to actually
you
no.
instantly-
The thing is, the scroll doesn't exist in the game, so I had to make
Yeah.
a scroll out of it. You can go
Right.
into the spells thing and actually look up
Oh, you
control
mean- yeah.
flames, and that's
You
how
choose a non-magical flame that you can see within range and that fits within a 5-foot cube. You can
yeah,
expand
so
it 5
far.
feet, extinguish, change, double or halve the area of light, change its color, or
it's a cantrip.
simple
So
shapes.
if that's a cantrip, I could learn it, couldn't I? Isn't that a thing from a scroll?
You'd have to look. You'd have to find
You're
that
a
out.
magic user.
Yeah,
Like,
You're a
special magic user.
sorcerer. Sorcerers don't learn things
Learn.
the same way as other stuff.
I know
But
wizards can
cleric-
outright just
Yeah,
learn it.
wizards
But I'm
can,
also-
Clerics?
wizards can spend. Yeah, things that require like books, casters that use books and stuff like that can learn spells like that. Don't think sorcerers can, but you have. So far, according to my notes here, you still have a gold bird cage with electrum filigree,
Yeah.
scroll of control flames, and a
Yep.
scroll of witch bolts.
Oh,
don't,
see, we
that
don't have
never
the scroll
appears.
of Witch
That
Bolt.
might be what the fine scroll in this inventory is.
Fine scroll. Oh, maybe because you guys you haven't identified it.
I cast detect magic, and you said there was nothing magical.
About it.
There's a difference.
Other than
There's a difference
the-
between detect
the one
magic and
scroll,
there's a dis-
the control flames.
There.
Okay.
Now, does it
Yeah.
now say that? Okay. Now I figure out what a button does now. There's a little ID button in
Oh,
the right-hand
okay.
corner of this that I can actually turn on and off. So it'll just keep going. Like that.
Okay.
So for future reference, I'll do that. But now I'll give you a free scroll for this because you have you have arcane shit. You've spent enough time. That's what it is. There you
Okay.
go.
Well, do we have any need for a birdcage?
No, it'd be a sale item, I guess.
I'll take it.
I mean, you could always trap a bird and keep it in it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're just gonna have a really expensive birdcage bouncing on the rear end of your horse.
I've seen weirder things.
Okay.
Ever seen any Bretonian questing knights in the Warhammer universe? They have a little chest of drawers on the back of their horse.
yeah.
And now you have two scrolls.
As soon as we figure out if Isaac can learn them, we will decide what to do with
Wizards can. I
Are you a
can't.
wizard?
I don't think you can. Because you're.
those. Oh, you don't use books, do you?
Yeah.
I use my soul actually with this character.
Yeah.
I don't even have a. Don't even have a
Wizard with
casting.
his soul.
What? I don't even have like a casting thing. Well, I do. It's my religious symbol, but my religious symbol is also my soul. So
Yeah. All right.
Right,
So,
weird mix of things.
Guess
What-
you guys figure out what you're doing with that.
I think we're gonna sell those, right?
well, those might be useful if, like, say, one of you guys who doesn't have as many spells need to quickly get a spell out. So they are good utility items, even though they can't.
Well, how about we sell control flames? Because
Unless you can think of a use for it, yeah. Any of you can take those. I do not mind.
can you remind me on scrolls? Do you have to be a magic user to use it?
No, you read the incantation and it does it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's something if I think there's something if it's above your level that you would normally be able to cast at, but
They're
have to
both-
look that up. But they're both level. They're both like cantrips or
Level 1.
I don't trust it. I am no touchy.
I will take Witch Bolt then if no one has a problem with this.
No.
And then just sell control flames.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just keep that on. That's on Barry.
Back to Slit Hall then.
And then after that, I'm just gonna play my lyre, play some music.
So you're just gonna keep the control flames in your parcel items list for
Yeah.
selling, whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, for group selling, I guess.
Yeah, if you don't have a problem with that.
No, it's fine. No, it don't matter to me.
Because I'm planning on using that as our like group
Inventory.
like inventory. Well, like no, so like we'll have individual funds, and if we ever get to the point where we have party funds, that's where it's gonna go until until I can figure something else out.
Okay. All right. So you guys spend about 20 minutes on the road. You weren't too far away from the town proper. Uh, it's definitely past the noon time now. You guys don't have a watch or any like definitive way of telling time. So, but it's in the afternoon at this point. The sun is no longer straight above your heads, and it's going down. But you have now gotten back to Sleet Hall. You're at the edge of the area that's cultivated right now, and you continue on through. You can see pretty much the same as you left it.
Wait, I have a question for everyone. Do we want to make a big deal of this, or keep it low key?
I want big deal. Big deal.
Personally, I would like to keep it low key.
No, we've slayed the beast. They should know. We are the ones that did it, not that
I'm
pretend
all for
hunter.
telling the Reeve, but I do not need any parade or ceremony to do so.
Unless Doofus Brain decides to try and take credit for it.
However, if you three would like to go tell the Reeve and receive any and reap any rewards as such, I would be okay with it.
Well, I was just wondering if you wanted to make a big spectacle of it in the middle of the, market space. Or if you just wanted to go to the Reeve and be done with it.
Let's get to the Reeve and get paid.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. At least I'm
Okay.
getting paid.
That is what we'll do then. Oh, I am going to take the money out of... Can I clear... Oh, you already cleared the money. Okay.
I already cleared the money out of the stuff. Don't worry. I'm keeping up to date on that until you guys figure out who's exactly is your party treasurer. Then I'll let you guys deal with it. All right.
You're certainly not going to be in Estonia, unless you can imagine a cross between a Russian and a Mongolian scratching away with a quill at a ledger book.
I reckon the mob are quite good with their ledgers.
Not a
They hire it out.
Russian.
They hire it out.
Siberia Russian.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the Siberian mob!
Like Genghis Khan turning around and going like, "You talking to me? No one else around here, so you must be talking."
You come to me on the day of my horse's wedding.
So racist. All right. So you guys head into town. I'm also gonna switch up the. I'm gonna switch up ye oldie jukebox. Let's see here.
Whatever's going to be playing, I'm playing on my lyre. That's going to be what I'm going to go with.
We'll see here. It's gotta load. I'll send out the link. I'll send out the link once it's done because that's how this has to work. So I have to send out the links every time I switch it.
So, yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Could we not just have multiple open at once?
I don't want to try it. I think that would break something.
I haven't been able to hear any of it.
We can try that in the week, in the interim week.
In the interim week. Okay, it's up now. Okay. So you guys head into town as the afternoon begins to take hold over the noon. So I'm trying to make sure I've got everything set up for this. Crowd.
So, oh, there we are.
All right. Okay, so you guys head into town in the afternoon, and are you saying you're going straight to the Reeve?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to see if we can hear from outside the tavern first, and then go from there.
By the it's afternoon. It's past 2, so she's
drinking.
You still catch her at, no, you still catch her at work. It's close though. It's close for Bond. So you don't hear her in the tavern, but you go towards the Reeves residence that's in town. You pointed at it the night before when you asked for the Reeves. But that's where she lives. This is where she's probably at, and then pointed to the tavern. That's how you found her previously. But you head towards the residence. The door is on ground level, small fence in between in the front yard that you go in through, and then you open the door, and there's like a little how would you call this, like a little area between, like right by the front door before you, like a little room just for the front door area, front room, right? Front room, is that what it's
Porch.
called?
No, this is
No,
a room inside.
Interior, yeah.
In the UK, that's a porch.
Oh,
I know. In America, that's your front porch is like your open area where you got your deck chair and everything. But
What's with the accent?
I know. I'm a little offended.
In the
Yeah.
UK, it's an interior room between the front door and the main interior of the house.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's one of those, but from the side you can see there's a little opening in the wall that goes over towards her office, and she's sitting behind a small desk when you
Is
enter
it like
in.
a little window?
Yeah, there's no window there, but it's an opening. She can see it. It's like a hole in the wall that's
Right,
made
but can
so
I
you
see over it?
You wouldn't be able to.
Okay, I'm going to climb on Barry and then jump onto the little ledge.
It's like
Or like stand on Barry and like lean on the ledge. So
Okay.
so I'm in the window.
Right, she's working on a couple of papers very begrudgingly. Doesn't look like she's into it that much. She's kind of grimacing as she's writing.
Just knock on the window, hold up the beast head.
Yeah, you kind of. I mean, if that's what you're knocking on the side, she looks up and she sees the group that said they were going to do something, and you see her kind of curiously look at you for a second before gesturing for you to come in through a door that's next to the little hole. She doesn't have a secretary. You think this is how she figures out when she has visitors. She doesn't have a secretary.
I mean, it's what I used to do at uni, so.
Yeah. But she gestures for you to come inside while she's shuffling papers off of her desk.
Go inside.
We're going to go inside.
Yeah.
Do you have
Okay.
the head ready?
It's on Barry, which I was standing on. So
Okay, yeah.
if someone wants to pick it up that is slightly stronger than me, I had a hard time putting it up.
All right, I'll get it.
Yeah, I've got this.
Alright.
I'm the strength character.
Okay.
Well, a
fair
couple
enough.
of guardsmen said that you had went into the forest this morning. How'd the hunt go?
Hold
And
the
then
head.
at the exact moment, I take the head and
just like grab the jaw and just like, it went very well.
yeah. I'll pick it up and I'll go meow.
I apologize
My
for him.
word.
He's still working on his
What
people
is that?
skills.
It's
Oh.
a big cat. What
It's
else?
called it's called the Displacer Beast, and I'm going to expedition dump everything I know about it. But very like lyrically
Genus
and like a
Expalatia?
it's like in a lyrical like storytelling type.
Many moons ago, in the Feywilds.
Yeah, kind
That's
of
how
like
he
that.
knows this. That's
Allow me to
how
sing
he
a
cut
song
these things.
of our people.
Working in the words of the poem where I can, you know.
Then
She's
we'll
nodding
say-
along. You can tell she doesn't really care that much. So you got it. That's it. That's just been
Yes.
attacking people.
Yes.
I
We followed the tracks into the forest.
oh,
Huh.
just out of character. I just remembered me and Ustenia don't know that the hunter was there at all.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No, for all you know, he's still in the forest.
We followed the tracks into the forest.
Yeah,
Found
given the
its
fact that
lair.
given the fact he has a what is this? a -2 to investigation checks, and he rolled a 2 when he was tracking Barry's footprints. So he rolled a flat
Cool.
0.
I knew he was following the dog's footprints because from the way he entered the.
Yep, he rolled a flat 0 on that check when he was at the edge of the forest. So he, for all we know, he may be on the north side of the fan deer at this point.
He's back home. Like he's made it all the way back to where he came from.
He's
Like
in spring guard at this point. So yeah, you expedition dump her. She's right. Okay, so we're good then. That's it. There was just that was what was hurting people.
As far as we could discern, yes.
the creature had the ability to make it seem like it was more than one of itself. So natural confusion may have come from that.
Looked at you oddly. We always just thought there was one of them.
The some of the people at
Some of the people with meta knowledge thought there might have been two.
yeah, some of the people at the camp thought otherwise, but they were
Sure.
loosey from the attacks.
Right. Okay. This is good. Well. Oh. Right. You. Well, you actually don't look that worse for wear, but I'm assuming to put up a fight from the size of it.
Yes, yes, it did.
You all deserve a reward. I did promise that to anybody who brought me proof that it was dead, not necessarily the head.
The skull.
We also have
The
its
skin?
tentacles if you want those.
We've got its skin as well.
Oh, so you have the tentacles.
Yeah.
Okay, have you seen a mountain lion? Now, times it by about 2, give it 6 legs instead of 4, and tentacles out of the back, and it's jet black with golden eyes.
Why don't I not think about it and you just take it? Right.
Might be wise.
Okay. Right. Let's see here. And she goes into the back of rummaging around one of the drawers of her desk, and you see her kind of bring out what looks to be a lockbox of some sort, about medium sized. It's got a lot of shuffling around inside of it, and she takes a key out from that was around her neck, opens it up. You can see her counting out coins for about maybe a minute or two, because it's a fairly good sum. And she gives you she puts a small bag in front of, in the center of her desk and towards you. But here we go. That was the reward I promised to anyone who killed the creature. 200 gold pieces.
We'll take it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Pleasure to have been of service.
Don't spend it all in one place. Or do, but to spend it here. Please. Closes the lockbox that doesn't sound like it's as full now. And puts it back. Now, if you don't mind, gesture towards her desk. Can I?
Of course.
Yeah, we're out of it.
Right. Okay.
We're gonna leave. So
Thank you again.
Are you guys taking the head or leaving the head with her? That's my.
we're taking the head.
Okay.
I'm taking. I want the head.
She offers no objections.
I like the idea that we could also TP her house with tentacles.
No, I want those too.
Okay, fair enough. Are you gonna try and
whip out
get
of
some?
them?
Hey.
He actually is.
Hey, actually, hold on, wait. Why are you taking the head? I'm the one who cut it off. That's my head. You can have the tentacles.
You can have the head. I just wanted to take it with us. Let me rephrase. I wanted to take it
You
with
can
us.
turn their head into what's it called, a Roman, the
yeah,
sort of
the Vexillius.
Vexilia with so it's its teeth are over your eyes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to see about if I can find someone to make that happen. I want that now.
That sounds real cool. Oh yeah, we'll find someone in Gorgon to have that done. Have we got any? Let's go to the general store and buy some salt and stuff to sort of help the skin.
Do you have Save the Dying as a cantrip?
I do have Spare the Dying, yeah.
Spare the Dying, because that prevents decay and decomposition in the dead, right? if I'm correct. I want you
Yeah.
to cast it on the head so that it doesn't decay before we get to Gorgon.
Is there a
One second.
I
I'm gonna
I
take
Tanner?
that.
I've got I can get it up very quickly. Spare the dying. Touch a living creature.
Oh.
God? Is
No, you're
there
thinking
a
of Gentle Repose. Gentle
Oh,
Repose
okay.
stops decaying. That's what
is
that
there a Tanner in the
Area.
town?
in the area. Let's see, Sleet Hall. Not in Sleet Hall. No, you can see this place is very much. It's not. There's not a lot of hunting that goes on around here. There's a lot
Okay.
of
No, but
farming.
it's what-
and there's
it
a lot
has-
of fishing stuff.
It has
There's a lot of-
fishery stuff, so we could buy some salt and preserve the skins.
Yeah, you.
That's
actually,
what I
yeah,
said.
the smell of fish when you get closer to the edge of town. Yeah. There's definitely some sort of like salting that's going on right now.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get into like see about
Yeah,
getting
well-
a big bag, get some salt to preserve it, and like I'm gonna put it on my drop.
Yeah, you guys find a general store on the main road. It's not too hard to find. It's well stocked because it's along one of the short jaunt trade routes on the Bay of Gold. So you've got like a lot of throughput here.
We will have an
so
extra
there's-
50 gold from that 200.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah,
Remember.
you do. So make sure you mark that down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone had. Yeah, I was gonna say
Everyone
that,
has
but
50 extra. Yeah. So yeah, you find a general store. Looks to be the only one in town, but it's fairly large because of that. So you've got a lot of products and a lot of supplies that are laid out. It's got, a big wall of just stuff from really far out. Even as far as you see some maker's marks from the successor kingdoms over on the west coast here. A couple of like nice hats and things like that from that far. Some nice cutlery, silver cutlery. And it's like a general store in a western town. You'd think like just everything's out, and they got a couple like a couple of local things you can order from in terms of like a little book that's got like a parchment pages from Gorgon that they can order here. But that's about what you find. What are you specifically all looking for?
I need a bag that's going to fit the head that I can also add in salt.
Okay. And enough salt just to put it in to
Yeah.
keep it. Okay. From your years of experience in this kind of stuff, both you and Rivallon, you know how much salt you would need, so you get 2 bags because you have to change salt out regularly with this kind of stuff because it gets saturated with the death juices of the head. It takes you 5 gold pieces in grand total. It's a fairly good amount of salt you get. Like you got a bag of salt, and then you have a bag for the head, and then salt in there, and that's about 5 gold pieces total out of that.
Ditto for the tentacles, because I'm assuming I have to keep those preserved as well.
You can put them in with the bag with the head because there's only
Sorry,
they
how
only
much
got one
gold?
Okay.
size bag. 5.
I will throw in 2 and 5 silvers.
Okay,
I'll
so
split
you
that
split
with
it
you.
down the middle. So 2 gold pieces and 5 silver per for both of you.
Will I have to do the same for the skin?
For the skin, skin.
Did you take the meat off? I mean, like, you scraped the meat off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it should be okay for the 2-day trip it should take us to get to Gorgon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
keep
in
for a
which
few
case.
days.
We're good then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just got to make sure it doesn't get wet. If it gets wet,
Yeah.
then then you're screwed. Okay. Anything else you want? Because this is kind of
I
like the
do.
last stop before Gorgon. So
Can I get? Is it possible to get in this shop a herbalism kit, and then some sort of tools I could use to like, sort of engraving and sort of thing?
so like
Not like
stonecutter's tools maybe.
it's basically is what I want to do is I want to.
Jeweler's kit.
Yeah, I guess jeweler's kit
Yeah.
would be a better
Yeah.
one.
That would have engraving stuff for it. For
Yeah.
like engraving little bits inside of like
Yeah.
steel and stuff. So it could be
Yeah.
adapted to wood or anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the middle-aged human woman that runs the shop, she she listens and she suggests the jeweler's kit when you ask her. So she goes, uh, yeah, yeah, I think I think I have that. One moment. And you see her get out from behind the desk and go down one of the aisles and kind of move some stuff around. And she finds the two kits. The jeweler's kit, and what was the first one you were looking for?
Herbalism kit.
And a herbalism kit. She finds both. Uh, and presents them to you. They presents them to you. It's a good thing you're buying them now. If you went to Gorgon, it would you'd pay a pretty penny.
How much for those?
You're getting them at cost, or at
Okay,
the
cool.
cost in the book.
Yeah. Very nice. I think that's all I needed. Does anyone else need any like supplies or anything? Oh no, actually, I do need some smaller items, but are they all book price? It's things like candles and stuff.
Things like candles. Yeah, you could find most things. Anything that costs more than 10 or 15 gold pieces, ask me first, because she might not have that. But all the rest of the stuff should be fine. But yeah, she asks all of you, you sure you don't need anything else, deities? Especially if you're going to Gorgon. From what I heard, you don't want to buy things there.
Just need to look at what they have.
I guarantee you, I can offer it cheaper.
I'm going to get another 2 like notebooks, like, you know what I mean, like journals.
Yeah, journal. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I don't know
she
if
has
that's a thing in here.
I'll say 2 silver pieces per. If it's not in there, because it's gold is about what you can get for a day's work for skilled labor. So if somebody would write, that'd probably be part of a day's job. Yeah, 2 silver pieces about per book there. If it's not there, if it is there, then use the book price.
I didn't see it.
Okay, then yeah, just put that in there. But yeah, if you guys don't want anything else, you're able to find what you got, or what you were looking for, Isaac. Shouldn't be much else that you guys need. And once you pick up your items, what do you want to do?
I have a question answering.
Actually,
is there a drag and drop thing for items? There is.
Yeah. Would you consider it a book?
Yes, I would consider it a book.
Okay, then never mind, because that's 25 gold pieces.
No, never mind. Then I wouldn't use it as a book. It's
okay.
It's a couple. It's some bare parchment with binding. It's 2 silver pieces. I'm gonna say, because you're not getting one with like a cover or anything like that.
No.
You're getting a small journal for writing things down.
Yeah.
I think a book is actually like if it has like things in it and it's been written and everything. But yeah, even then, that's like a guide. But yeah, there's drag and drop for items in the system, Midge. So
yeah, I'm already on that.
Yeah.
Man, that's
all right. So what do you guys want to do after you get all your stuff? It is still in the afternoon, so there's still some daylight left.
How far is it to Gorgon?
It's a pretty straight shot. It's maybe 2 or 3 days.
I'd say we rest tonight and start out in the morning.
Party at the bar?
Party at the bar.
You're invited, Isaac, although you're not required to attend.
I may show my face.
All right.
Party at the bar, people.
Okay, so you guys spend the night at the, let's see here, what is it called? The Fox's Tail in Sleet Hall. having yourselves some good drinks and food and a bed. You buy some rooms. I'm gonna say just for that 2 gold pieces per person for the night. They'll pay for your room and everything you buy with for your night there with drinks and food.
Sounds good.
So Isaac
Yeah.
probably didn't spend that much.
Isaac would pay 1 gold piece.
Okay, that's nice and easy then.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys spend the night there. Is there anything you wanted to do specifically while you were there at night, or you just?
I want to go to the little church and pray.
Okay. You go to the Temple of Lyra and pray there. Fairly nice church. Just on Market Square.
I want to exposition dump. I want to try and contact my angelic advisor and expedition dump to them to like update them on my progress.
Okay.
Like,
so you're like
submitting
you're like a son who
submit-
called home after 6 months, and you're just like yeah.
I'm
This
so-
is what
I-
happened.
no, I'm
This happened
submitting
because that happened. You gotta.
No,
I'm
it sounds
submitting a
more like
field-
it's a report.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
submitting a field report to my god, and I want to. Once I've done that, I would like to put a small donation in the donation pot, and then I will inspect how my party members are doing.
Okay, make a religion check for your report.
Yep. Religion. Why do I never roll well on that?
Who knows? Who knows, Mitch? You
You're not on good terms with your god.
You feel for like from the spirit of your god, you feel approval for what
Okay.
you've done. That's you feel approval of your actions that you've taken so far from your last time you've told them what's happened.
Okay.
That's what you get. And yeah, you guys spend the night having a good time.
Flirting with every pretty girl I can find.
Not many actually. It's very far. It's a bit of a farming community. There's a lot
Okay, homely then. We'll
Yeah.
we'll degrade it
I
a
was
little
gonna say
bit.
there's just a lot of guys in the bar.
Well, I'm not just meaning in the bar. Just walking,
Okay.
wandering.
You do
looking
so.
for love.
You do so. Make a charisma check.
Just straight charisma.
Yeah.
18.
All right, you get some. Well, numbers wouldn't be the right word. Those don't exist. In this, you get some giggles and some look backs over shoulders and things like that. But you can definitely tell you got some interest from some of the ladies in town, some of the dwarvish ladies, and even a couple of humans.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys have a good time. Drink your fill, eat your fill, and have a nice night in, if I recall, in actual beds with individual rooms in the tavern.
Wow.
So you got fairly nice for you.
Wow.
Wow. But you awake the next day, fresh and I guess bushy-tailed. I don't know. You actually had a full night's sleep, which is what would be the word? You didn't
Luxury.
have that last time. Yeah, a little luxury you haven't had in a day or two. As you were woken up by the attack last night and have spent most of the last day inside of a forest fighting the forest. Figuratively and truly literal in one case. But Jay, you wake up on the first of the new month.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs and buy myself breakfast and some meat for Barry.
Okay, I'm including the cost of your morning as well in that 2 gold pieces.
Oh,
So
Okay.
yeah, it's not an expensive place. Not a very expensive place.
The line of what Isaac does is he gets up at like 5, like dawn, early, way before the rest of the party. He's going to go and pray, and then he's going to exercise outside, and then he's going to be already at breakfast by the time R1 gets to breakfast.
I just see him doing like old World War II calisthenics, like
Yeah,
jumping
it's
jacks
exactly
and,
that.
like,
It's exactly that.
like on the first episode of Band of
doing
Brothers.
PT. Yeah, he's doing PT. Corey! He just finds a mountain somehow, runs up it, runs back down. 8 miles up, 8 miles down!
And there's Rivallon just sitting outside going, these humans, I don't understand this. I mean, why do they get tired all the time? 4 hours
Like a
and I'm
second
fine.
lieutenant who's trying too hard. The first couple of weeks.
Just sharpening my sword outside.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep either.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay,
do.
So what do you guys want to do in the morning? You guys wake up, you have your food, you do your routine. Are you guys
Get our steeds and start our trek towards Gorgon.
Yeah, I believe that's what we'll do.
Sure.
Our trusty steeds.
All right.
Where
Where are you keeping the salted tentacle and head, or tentacles and head? Because you can't keep them on Barry. Well, and also
Yeah,
be
no,
able to ride him.
I have to be able to ride him.
Well, I have to go on one of our horses.
Stenia, are you okay with keeping it on your horse?
Stenia.
Oops, sorry, what? You
Are
lost
you
me there a
okay
bit.
with you okay with us keeping the head and the tentacles on your horse? Because
Yeah.
I can't put it on Barry.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah. You guys, if you have nothing else you want to do in Sleet Hall, at this point, you ride out east on your way on the eastern coast road to Gorgon. And isn't this about the time we would normally stop? What's
Normally
I think
11,
we
isn't it?
still have half an
Yeah,
hour.
We got half an hour.
Got a half hour?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know. I don't have a clock in front of me. I'm just going by feel.
That felt right.
It felt right. It felt like you right off into the sunrise.
Yeah.
I mean,
But if that's not the case, then you guys start on your way in the morning and ride out for most of the day in your normal marching order along a fairly well-maintained road. There's not a lot of like overgrowth or even any forest really near the road. Like the roads you've been traveling on have been near forests or where forests used to be, so there's a lot of tall grass or fields or actual forest butting up around them. This is actually on the coast. In some places, as it winds along the coast, you can actually see the Bay of Gold off to your south from your position on the road. So you get that breeze off of the bay. I'm just gonna turn off this sound because that does not match anymore. 'Cause the city's not following you.
Well, that would be a great quest.
Escape the city. You can't. Just keep following us.
That's it. Time to get an eye patch. Escape from game is go.
So yeah, it's fairly uneventful for your first day. You don't actually even see anybody else on the road as you go by. You don't think it's traveled as much, this stretch of it between the connection between Night Rock and Gorgon. Like the branch off point between that and Sleet Hall is probably less traveled because the Sleet Hall is connected to Gorgon through the bay. And you saw it fairly active as a harbor. So you don't see a lot of travel here. It doesn't look like it's used much, but it is maintained. So there's definitely some people come out here and like clear the overgrowth and the bits that are butting up against the northern side of the road. But you continue on.
I'm gonna spend the day talking to Isaac about religion and Paylor.
Oh, hold on. Let's see how well I give, like, how convincing of a reply. I'm gonna roll two things. I'm gonna roll both a religion check and then a persuasion check.
Well,
The-
okay.
Are you persuading? Well, make a. It was going to be a religion.
Well,
what would you
I
like
rolled
to
a
do?
21
Religion?
on religion now.
Oh, it was a religion, and then what was it? A charisma last time that we did? Religion and charisma to see if you.
Well, I'm putting it
Wait,
this
are
day
you trying
on-
to convert me?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Oh.
actively trying to convert him with this. Um,
Okay.
Then it would be a persuasion check because you are a true believer. It wouldn't be deceiving.
be 10.
You give a pretty good accounting of the religion and what it does, and Palor's followers, and the organization of the church, all those kinds of things. R1, it is. You've talked to other religious people before. Sounds basically exactly what a lot of other religions do. So you don't exactly know why this one's better.
Okay.
Yeah, the persuasion's not that. Yeah, it was a 10. It doesn't persuade you that much. Oh, the cat doesn't want to. For everybody listening right now, Midge's cat begged to leave, but now he opened the door and it doesn't want to go.
Staring there. Oh, I don't want to leave.
Yep.
All right.
Makes you feel any better,
Yeah,
Midge?
asshole.
I had a cat like that. It would like, scratch at the door until it was allowed to get in, and then it would be like, right, I'm in, but I want to get out now.
Yep.
Oh, they all do that, but this one, he's literally, I've been watching, making a note of him on the webcam, he's literally been staring at the door for the last, 10 minutes. I'll be like, no, I look back and I realise, oh, it's not open anymore. Thinking, oh shit, he needs to go out. And I just, no.
Nope.
No, I just wanted to know what was out there. I now can see out there, and you will let me out, but I want to wander in here instead now.
Now he's tangled in my headphones.
Sorry to interrupt you, Roach.
No, yeah, it doesn't really persuade you that much towards his church specifically, but you do get a better understanding of the followers of Palor and the structure of the church. Just a general overview of him as a god.
Perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, if there's nothing else anybody wants to do during the day, it gets to your normal bed down time, where you've got a couple hours left in the day, or like an hour or two left in the day, and you can keep going if you want to get a little bit extra distance, but then you'd be setting up camp at night. So what do you guys want to do? You want to set up camp now, where you still got a couple hours of daylight, or do you
Yeah.
want to...
If we set up camp now, will we still make it to Gorgon tomorrow?
Probably not. Probably not. You probably have 3 days definitely to get into Gorgon. And if you don't,
On top of what we've already done.
no, the total. You've done
Okay,
a day,
right.
so yeah. It would
So
be
even
2
if we
more
went-
days.
Even if we went later into the
Yeah.
night, it wouldn't make that much of a difference.
Not really. You might get to Gorgon if you pushed every night like that. You might get to Gorgon on the second night, like late.
Let's not worry about it. Let's get there like midday
Yeah.
on the third day.
Right.
We're not in any massive rush, are we?
No,
Not
it's not like
particularly.
we're on an urgent quest right now.
All right. So you guys bed down. Ustenia, do you forage like you normally do?
I?
Okay. So you head up to, you go north into the forest for a little while. Come back. You bag some small woodland creatures and various foods. You have enough for the night, so that people don't have to dip into their rations. And you also refill the water canteens, or the water skins, not canteens, for everybody. And it's fairly uneventful before you all decide to go to bed normally. So is it the same watch that you guys do? all the
Yeah, we
time?
normally. Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
Same watch
Um,
routine.
In my downtime in the
So
evening, I
Ustenia,
want to be.
Rivallon, then R1 and Isaac at the end.
Yep.
Is that-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to spend my evening time, like my rest relaxation time. I'm going to be using the engraving tools I just bought, and I'm going to be practice doing patterns and stuff on those claws, on the crapper claws that I've
Are you using the broken ones first, or are you using?
Yeah, the
your
broken
whole-
ones. Yeah, the crappier ones
Okay.
first.
Okay. So you're practicing on the ones that are already not worth anything.
Yeah.
So that you could. Okay. Make a. Let's see. You're just trying to make a pattern,
Yeah.
make
Just
a
doodles and
pattern.
stuff, almost. Not
I'm
doodles,
trying to
but you know
figure
what
out what that role would be.
I mean. Oh, I live to make things difficult for you.
I would say dexterity, a dex check of some kind, because like that's
It's
like really fine
either
work.
yeah, it'd be a dex check because nothing else really does anything for that. So yeah, use a dex check to see how well you do. Could also make.
How do I
not
use
trying-
tools in this?
I'm not. I'm not. Let's not worry about that right now.
Yeah,
Let's just
okay.
go into, let's just do the dex
No,
check.
that's-
You're not
that's just
actually
something I
proficient
just
in the
thought
tools
about.
yet. Yeah.
16.
Okay, you make some nice patterns. It's just a pure dex check because you're not trying to copy any patterns. You're not trying to
Yeah.
implant anything. In that case, it would be like a layered check. This one, you make some nice spiral patterns. Like it's very, almost like tribal-esque. You see a couple things that look similar on like Ustenia's like personal items, like very, like
Yeah.
simple stuff, very simplistic things. Not a lot of really finely detailed like oh, that's a person with a spear and like that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. More just interesting patterns that look nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you manage that until it's about time for you to go to bed, and then you head to sleep. Ustenia, make a perception check because you're first on watch.
Yep. 17.
17. Okay. You're sitting on like a log that you were able to get out of the forest and make a little seat out of, and looking towards the west side of the campsite, looking down the road you just came down, and it's you can hear off in the distance some soft waves lapping against the shoreline, and it's actually very calm. You can get a bit of salt in the air from the sea. Yeah, just generally nice. Nothing too interesting going on. You don't even really hear any forest. The forest is far enough off that you don't really hear the life of the forest at night. So it's more just the sounds of the ocean at this point. And your watch goes off without any problems. You finish it and go towards. Actually, no. You finish yours. While that's going on, because Rival, you're doing your meditation during Ustenia's watch, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, Rivallon,
Yes.
as you settle into your normal meditation position for the night, and begin to focus on clearing your mind, unlike normal, you find your thoughts clouded and have a hard time focusing as you would normally do. The minutes tick by, you begin to be drawn into memories. Goes black. You hear a soft wind and the sound of a field. Then color and shape begin to form around you into your vision. You see a smile. It's warm and filled with joy. Belongs to your mother. A flash, and you are standing at the entrance to your childhood home as a young boy, many years ago. Your mother is tending to some food on a fire and turns to look at you. Would you be a dear and go get your father? Supper's about done. Another flash, and your current self is hanging in the middle of a black void. In the distance, you see a small red symbol coming closer. Barely discernible. And then a deep voice echoes around you, not from anywhere external, but from inside your head. Lost. A flash, and you're back in your home village, playing through one of the fields of your youth, with a friend whose name has been lost to your past and memory. You feel joy as you have not felt in a long time. Another flash and blackness. You are again in this black space. The red symbol hangs in front of you, almost amorphous. Crimson crescent on its back. A small bit hanging above it as if a broken eye. Pain. And just so you have an image of this, just put this up here. Share sheet. Another flash, and you stand at the edge of a forest. Smoke hangs low in the air. The smell of burning wood and fire fills your small lungs. A group of soldiers stands on the other side of the burnt field, wearing the clothes of the Arthurian Empire. They are being ordered by a tall elven man. His face is blank, as if nothing he just did mattered. His left ear is missing in its top half. Another flash. Now the crimson crescent glows slightly as it comes closer to you, directly in front of your face. Vengeance. You come out of your dream. You've fallen asleep. And Nustenia is standing above you, having just woken you up.
Ooh.
Rivallon, come on, it's your watch. You need to sleep, come on.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Alright.
Sounds like memories of when my family was betrayed.
Possibly.
Lost pain, vengeance. Okay. I suppose you want a perception check out of me for my thing.
Yeah, for your watch perception check with a disadvantage, because your mind is not
Yes.
here right now.
I am thinking of other things at this moment in time.
Yes, you are.
Could you give me that map thing again, mate? Because I've just accidentally deleted it.
Sure.
You can open it up, and if you go to images, new.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Also, it's titled, by the way.
Thank you.
I don't know if we're allowed to know that name.
You're not.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
no
crit fail. I'm back on form, people. I'm back on form.
Yeah.
Good to
Number
know.
5.
Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, you spend your entire watch not paying attention to anything. You spend almost, what would that be? Almost 8 hours. Close
Yeah.
to it. Yeah, almost, or 6 hours. 6 hours. You spend 6 hours.
Yeah.
You have 2 watches. Almost 6 hours. No, 4. No, 'cause you have
4.
half of it. 4.
4,
Yeah,
yeah.
4. Because
4.
8 hours total for the night. Yeah, there we go. It's been almost 4 hours. Yeah. 4? No, 6. 8. 8. Go here. 8. Okay.
I want that. I want that. Don't math on stream overlay. You know,
Yeah.
start flying around.
I want to
Yeah,
talk
that's
to
my
Isaac
job.
when he wakes up.
Okay. Yeah, you spend your 4 hours just kind of looking off into the blackness of everything. The symbol that you saw still like burnt into your head. Like it's there. You can't get away from it. But nothing happens, and the other two wake up for their watch.
What time? It's a little bit earlier than I'm normally used to, but I go about. I start praying.
You're doing, just like touching your toes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
imagine, like,
Know, you're getting
I'm
old
like
when
an
you start
event.
doing. You start making
You start
noises when
doing
you bend down.
Catholics. Hey, I'm not that old in real life, and I make noises when I bend over.
Does Isaac also have, like, for morning calisthenics, have like really short shorts, like, and a t-shirt?
And his socks
No,
pulled
no, it's a
up.
vest. It's a vest, not.
Oh, it's a
reflective
reflective vest. Everything.
He's got socks that come above his calves.
You wake them up, Rivallon, for their watch. Is there anything you'd like to do during that?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Isaac.
Yes.
I will be over here watching whatever.
I explain my dream and all the symbol and.
Okay. Roach, have I come across this symbol before?
Well, the
Any
way
of
he
my-
describes it,
Yeah.
like he describes it as a crescent on its back and like a broken eye in front.
Like, is it a symbol of a religion or a deity?
I've got to go to my.
Ah.
master notes.
Who will know about this? Crap!
If only there was someone called God who knew this.
I like the idea
Go
that God has
ahead-
to check
go ahead
notes,
and
and
make-
that's every time a
go-
national disaster happens. It's like, oh no, no, no!
Give me a religion check.
Of course.
Now remember, you're doing this for me, not for just trying to convince
Not
someone
for
to
yourself.
become Halo.
Hey, 17.
That'll
That's
do.
not
A 17, yeah.
Come on, God, be nice.
14 plus.
You've never heard of it before.
Oh, okay. I needed a crit for
shit.
this, apparently.
Yeah.
But does Rivallon mention that he fell asleep?
I explain everything.
Okay, so I would immediately be alarmed by the fact the meditating elf, who doesn't need sleep, fell asleep.
It's not like Rivallon's never slept in his life. I just want to point out, elves are taught the meditation when they grow a little
Right.
bit. Like children, elves still they biologically elves can sleep. They just,
Right.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
But Rivallon, who has
Yeah.
bragged about not needing sleep.
No,
Yeah.
I get that. I just wanted to make sure because
Yeah.
it seems
Yeah.
like that's news to Midge.
Yeah, I
Can't
actually
sleep.
thought they just didn't need sleep.
Yeah,
Their,
no,
their
they
bodies
can
just didn't
sleep.
require it. Okay.
No, they can sleep. It's just the meditation is an alternative for them if they
Okay.
wish to. That is the thing.
Think of it Jedi with the Force.
Okay.
I love that. If that's Isaac's reaction. Wait, you can sleep?
Yeah.
I just had the idea that they were all insomniacs.
I haven't slept for 4,000 years. Spike.
Oh
Sleep.
yeah, Rivallon's
What
probably
is
the
this
only
common
person
thing?
that is older than me.
Yeah, he's probably in his 300s. Are you 300s?
Something like that.
He's old. But yeah, you you do know that he slept, but that's not necessarily
Okay. Well, he wasn't going out of his way to sleep, so it's automatically it's a medical intrigue that he's fallen asleep. How have you been feeling lately? Are you?
This has been fine. I've not had a problem until this night. It's more the memories of my childhood. This symbol and the words lost, pain, and vengeance. And then the image of an elf with half an ear that was commanding soldiers that killed my family.
I'm sorry, did you say
Well.
lust?
Lost.
Oh, okay.
No, it's lost. SS, not ST.
Loss. Got it.
As in
Okay.
you lost something you did not. Yeah, as in
Yeah,
has a
the loss, as in the loss, like, as
loss
in,
of a loved one instead of
Yeah.
the lost of another one. That's how, yeah.
they're not missing, they're dead.
Yeah.
To put it
Yeah.
bluntly.
Yeah.
That's how you break it to a child that the cat is never coming back.
Like a gender, a grammar, a grammar lesson is how you do that. They're
No.
not missing;
Okay.
they're dead. And how do we express that with the language that we?
Oh, no, that's harsh. Okay, when you put it that way. Anyway, it could be. Could it be the traveling and the situations we've been through? Could it just be stress, or do you feel it's more?
I have made it my life's quest to get vengeance on my family, and since joining this group, that has taken somewhat of a back seat.
It could be that your
By the way,
design.
do you just so you have it in your head? Do you want the symbol above? Because at this point, Rivallon would be able to draw it.
Yeah.
Like if he needed to. Do you want it so that you've got it like for you, or for like notes wise? Do you guys need it, or you got it?
Well, it's in the images, right?
No, I
Oh.
I privated it. If you guys need it, I can put it up.
I don't
Well,
have
if we say
need
that
for it.
I draw it for Isaac, so that
Yeah, I've got paper. That's one of the things I picked up in that town. I've got paper and
so I could draw it for him.
Okay, I'll make sure it's shared then. Sharing.
yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, I was gonna put it at the forefront, but yeah, it's shared now, so you guys have it.
It also clips off of the screen for me, and I can't. Oh, there you go.
You can zoom out.
It wasn't dragging. Now it's dragging. Oh. As soon as I complain about it, it starts working.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a misplaced Eye of Sauron. Okay. It's Sauron's lazy eye.
That's why I only showed one.
Okay. Well, if it is stress and maybe your desire for retribution getting to you, either we should maybe as a group try and turn our focuses to helping that, or you need to find some sort of catharsis and stress relief to relieve yourself of that. However, if it's something more, only you are going to be able to tell us that. If you feel, I don't know, it's some sort of outside influence playing on you and playing with you. So, I guess keep us posted.
Are they whispering all this, or are they just like talking like normally? Are you talking normally or whispering?
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, you hear them. I mean,
Okay.
you heard Rivallon's part of it. I'm not sure.
Right. Okay.
It depends on what Isaac's doing. If he's just like, like really close to him, or if he's sitting across.
No, I'm just sitting across from him talking plainly.
Yeah, then you hear. Yeah, if you're listening, you can hear it.
He wants to know for his book.
No.
No, he understands that if he puts anything in the book about me, he dies.
I promised. I'm a man of my word. I'm chaotic good, but I'm still a man of my word. Mostly because I don't want to die.
Yeah, you're a man of your word when it's self-serving. That's
Yeah,
exactly what a chaotic good does.
Exactly. No, I was just gonna say I know a great way for stress relief. Just saying.
I would say it is concerning, considering you weren't expecting to sleep and that it's affecting you so much. But at the moment, there is very little we can do. We could see that when we get to Gorgon, we could find some sleeping drafts if you end up having trouble sleeping.
No, we should be fine.
Just gonna put my lyre and just start playing a soft lullaby.
But if you have stronger visions or more dreams, don't hide them. We might need to do something.
Thank you, Isaac.
Just
Now,
hear
if you'll
very
excuse
soft.
me 1 second, I'm going to have to break a lyre.
Seriously.
You just see Arwen just start to run.
Not another one.
So, are we? Do you need perception checks for us for our watch?
R1. You spent a lot of time talking
Yeah.
to Rivallon, so R1, do yours straight.
And I'll assist.
Oh. No,
'cause
you're talking, you're not
working,
assisting.
You're
Oh,
working
okay.
with Rivallon.
8.
Whatever.
We've been jumped by a bear. Nobody knew.
I almost got the whole stream without fucking up the name.
Yeah.
Almost the whole time. Yeah, it was. God damn it. I'm getting better though.
You are.
Yeah. Yeah. You go through the better part of your watch, just kind of walking around, doing your little lullaby, then stopping abruptly, listening in on. You don't spend a lot of time actually watching, but nothing actually happens. It seems like this is just kind of like an empty road. There's not a lot of people on it right now. Doesn't seem like it's the season for trade caravans to come overland, and there's not too much else that travels on this road. So yeah, you get through your watch, and it is now morning. And I think as you guys break up your camp for the day, to begin your journey to Gorgon is a good time for us to end this session.
Indeed.
So, thank you all so much for watching the streams, the various streams that are happening this time, and thank you so much for watching any of the re-shows. If you are waiting to follow the podcast, I do apologize that it hasn't been out very recently. I've had some slight troubles with the editing of it, but it will be starting to come out the rest of this week. So you'll have three pretty or quite a few episodes come out in quite quick succession. So yes, and if you haven't caught the podcast yet, do go and support it. There is already 15 episodes with bonus content already out on whatever app you like listening to podcasts through, if you like listening to podcasts, and it's all for free, so you don't have to pay an extra penny for that bonus content. Just go do it and enjoy it. Anyway, as always, thank you to Roach for creating the adventure, and thank you to these guys for joining me, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Fantabby
Are we out?
Yeah, I'm out.
All right.